And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. DailyDodge.com presents Beaver Dam Golden Beaver Boys Basketball. Tonight, it's another JV varsity double dip for you. The Golden Beavers getting set to entertain the Crusaders from Edgewood High School. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the Fieldhouse. Wade Bates and Justin Wilski are my videographers and engineers for tonight's broadcast. And our presenting video sponsors for tonight's games are Columbus Family Dental, Northwoods Commercial Properties, locally owned and operated by Chad Abel and Jim Moreau, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by your local insurance agent, Kathy Lappin with American Family Insurance, Pine Hills Trucking, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ballweg Implement, WDS Construction, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent, Surefire, Bayside Supper Club, Lidkey Motors, Richards Insurance, Super Lube, and Richelieu Foods. Thanks for tuning into the broadcast, everyone. Glad to have you aboard on a Friday night. We're just a couple of minutes out from the start of the JV contest, and if this seems like deja vu, well, there's probably a reason for that, because Monday night, a couple of nights ago, we were here when the Edgewood girls basketball teams came to town to take on Beaver Dam. Well, tonight, it's the boys' turn, and the Crusaders are back, and we've got both JV and varsity action for you. We've got a pretty good JV matchup for you tonight. These two teams are a combined 7-1 on the year. Edgewood is 3-0. They've only played 3 games, but they've won them all. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam comes in at 4-1. We'll be back to give you the starting lineups for this JV game, but first let's take a 2-minute break. We're back in 2 minutes on DailyDodge.com.
It's back! Employee Pricing Plus on nearly all of our models during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and these deals would even put Scrooge in a festive mood. Brand new Jeep Renegade starting at $20,675. Four-wheel drive Compasses, $24,389. Four-wheel drive Cherokees, $24,861, and Dodge Journeys at $22,840. Happy and safe holidays to your family from our family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly is proud to be a sponsor of Beaver Dam High School Sports. Be sure to stop in and pick up all of your baking and holiday needs. They have everything you need. A full-service deli, delicious bakery goods, fully stocked meat counter, fresh produce, and so much more. And don't forget, they offer grocery delivery when you use Instacart. Shop local and save. Let's go, Beaver Dam Beavers, from Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly on the beautiful east side of Beaver Dam.
Your family depends on you. That's why you work hard to make sure they have everything they need. With life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company, you'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most. Now's the time to plan ahead. Let's talk about protecting your loved one's financial future and finding the peace of mind you and your loved ones deserve. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly. For details, contact Kathleen Lappin, agent at Kathy Lappin Agency, LLC. Call 920-887-7286 or stop by 1748 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam today.
Are you looking for a career where you are appreciated and treated well for what you do? Pine Hills Trucking is currently hiring and they want you to become a part of their family. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, knows the entire team has contributed to the success of the business, and he's grateful for everyone he has worked with along the way. Now he wants to hear from you. Call 920-887-8337 to learn more. Your friends at Pine Hills Trucking wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
And welcome back inside the Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson with you as we get you set for boys basketball. Folks, you are tuned in on a very special night. That is because it is the 3rd annual DailyDodge.com Ugly Sweater Night. That's right. It is Ugly Sweater Night as we turn the camera around. And folks, I hope you like this snazzy little outfit that I picked from my closet today. For those of you that maybe are new to DailyDodge.com, my radio partner, Kirk Call, and I, we started this a couple of years ago. Kirk, unfortunately, is unable to be here right now, but I wanted to keep the tradition going. So, folks, I hope this adds to your enjoyment of the holiday season. Our 3rd annual DailyDodge.com ugly sweater night. Happy holidays to all of you out there who are tuned into the broadcast tonight. Let's give you the starting lineups right now for this JV game. First, for the visiting Edgewood Crusaders. And again, they are 3-0, coached by Peter Cooney. At guard, Donovan Nedelkoff. He is a sophomore, along with Ben Hansen, also a sophomore. The forwards are Sam Klestinski, a sophomore, along with Mark Herring and Matt Garcia, also sophomores. So it's an all-sophomore starting five for the Edgewood JV. Again, the guards, Nedelkoff and Hansen. The forwards, Klestinski, Herring, and Garcia. Now the starters for the Beaver Dam JVs, 4-1, coached by Andrew Gibbons. They will start at a guard, Caden Jimenez, 5'8" junior, along with Riley Van Pembroke, 5'10" sophomore, and Colin Streblo, a 5'11" junior. Also in the starting five, Caleb Schmuel, a 5'11" sophomore, and Quentin Cabrera, 6'1" tall, and a sophomore. So again, for the Golden Beavers tonight, Caden Jimenez, Riley Van Pembroke, Colin Streblo, Caleb Schmuel, and Quentin Cabrera. And as you will be able to see here in your screen, the Golden Beavers tonight wearing their home white jerseys and shorts, the green numbers and the green and yellow trim, and Edgewood in the maroon road uniforms, the dark red jerseys and shorts with the gold numbers and trim. And in the first half tonight of our JV game, Edgewood goes left to right across your video screen. That means that Beaver Dam will go right to left. So settle back in. Should be a fun Friday night of basketball. It's ugly sweater night. It's Beaver Dam. It's Edgewood. What more could you ask for on the 18th of December, 1 week out from Christmas? Of course, no jump ball during COVID. So again, the visiting team is awarded the ball to start. They will inbound at midcourt opposite the scores table. There are some teams that will do a jump ball. Some conferences will do a jump ball to start the game if both teams agree to it, but around here we haven't done that, and the Badger Conference, of course, not going to go that route. Anyways, this game is underway. Beaver Dam out in man-to-man D, and Edgewood has possession to start off tonight. This is Ben Hansen with a pass over to Mark Herring. Round the horn, right side they go to Nedelkoff. There's a post feed. They get it into the block, and we've got an immediate foul here as they were working it into Ben Hansen down in the post, and that took all of 15 seconds to have our first foul of the game called. It was called on Beaver Dam's Van Pembroke. Bounce pass in, and there's a shot off the glass. Count it! And that was Sam Klestinski, and Sam Klestinski got fouled, so he will head to the charity stripe for a Richelieu Foods free throw and try and complete a three-point play. So Klestinski steps to the charity stripe. He's going to get one here. The foul, by the way, was on Schmuel, his first, team second. Free throw's up. Free throw is good. And on the Super Lube scoreboard, it's Edgewood 3, Beaver Dam nothing. Full court pressure by the Crusaders here in the early going of the JV game. It's intercepted and knocked loose, actually. Out of bounds it goes, and looks like they're pointing the other way here. I thought maybe Beaver Dam was going to get it back, but it's great hustle defensively for Edgewood, and they're going to get possession. We're not even 30 seconds into this contest. It's already 3-0 in favor of the Crusaders on the Super Lube scoreboard. This is Nedelkoff. Nedelkoff between the circles, sends it out high on the left now. Garcia whips it to the right corner for Klestinski. Klestinski trying to baseline drive against Van Pembroke, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound is out of bounds. It's last touched by Edgewood, and it will be Beaver Dam basketball. We still have a lot of time to go. 15-20 left in the first half of play. Just underway in the opening stanza. And Beaver Dam is trying to get it across. They finally do. And with it now is Schmuel. Schmuel right in the right block. He's guarded by Klestinski. They send it back up to the center circle for Cabrera. Round the horn left side. And that is Van Pembroke sending it up top now for Jimenez. Caden Jimenez on the elbow. Little hesitation move. Almost lost the dribble. Kicks it back out. Now Schmuel on the drive. Left side. High off the rim. Or actually off the glass. No good. Over the rim. And the rebound for the Crusaders. So the Crusaders have it with an early 3-0 lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. 14:43 to go in the opening stanza. It was a three-point play by Klestinski to get the Crusaders on the board. And here is a underhanded pass. Oh, that gets away from the intended receiver, and as it's picked up by Nedelkoff. That's an over and back. Donovan Nedelkoff, he is the son of former Mayville High School basketball coach John Nedelkoff. And John, he is, I tell you what, he is one of the classiest guys out there. Great coach. I used to cover a lot of his games in Mayville. And I know he was a varsity assistant for a while here at Edgewood, and I think he still hangs around the program a little bit. Here's a three on the way. It is good from the left corner for Streblo. And we are tied at 3 on the Super Lube scoreboard. John, if you're watching, hello. Happy holidays. It's been a while since I've seen you, pal, but I used to love doing your games on the radio all those many years ago when you were in Mayville. You always had great teams, and there's a shot in and out, no good. And Van Pembroek lost the rebound out of bounds, and so Edgewood is going to keep possession. So inbounding is going to be Mark Herring. Bounce pass in. There's a shot up. Oh, missed the shot. Did Klestinski on the rebound for Cabrera. Throws it ahead. Here's a hesitation move. In the right. Oh, and that pass is picked, or the ball rather picked off and stolen out of the hands of Van Pembroek. And Klestinski had trouble corralling it. And now we got a jump ball as he's tied up. The arrow says it belongs to Beaver Dam. So we've got a tie ball game, 3 apiece on the Super Lube scoreboard. 13:42 remaining in the first half of the JV game. Mike Tronson with you on the DailyDodge.com video stream. These games are so big tonight, I need 2 engineers and videographers, so I've got Wade Bates and Ninja, Justin Wilski, helping me out on the broadcast tonight. Landon Semrau had checked in for Beaver Dam, 5'11" sophomore. He's out there on the floor now. And with it now is Jimenez. They go down to the left corner. There is Semrau. Semrau up high on the left now, being hassled closely by Herring, gives it to Jimenez. Caden underhands it out. Here's a 3 on the way, and it is off the back iron, no good for Cabrera. Offensive board, put back for Schmuel, missed it with the right hand, and the rebound for Herring. Everything but the finish there. We're still tied, and we're now under 13 minutes remaining in the first half, and that ball out of bounds, and now a substitute here for Edgewood as Mason Folkers, a sophomore, checking in. So does Hunter Dobrinski, a sophomore. In fact, looking at the JV roster for Edgewood, every player on the JV team is a sophomore. Lots of 10s on the right side of the roster here. So this is Beaver Dam with possession, trying to break the tie. Cabrera out on the right side. He goes to the top of the silo. Now sends it out now for Semrau, high on the right. Semrau on the dribble, step back 3, a little bit short off the front of the rim, and the defensive board for Garcia. 12.5 minutes to go, first half. Edgewood with the ball. We're tied at 3 on the Super Loop scoreboard. There's one up, and it is in, and I'm trying to see who got that one. That was Nedelkoff, I believe. 5-3 in favor of Edgewood. Here is Streblo, giving it to Cabrera into the lane. Flips it to the baseline, sidearm pass up to Jimenez, and now backed around to Cabrera. Over left of the circle, they give it to Streblo. Streblo looking down to Semrau in the corner, sends it up top for Schmuel. He drives into a double team, kicks it out. Semrau going to try the deep 3. It is off the back rim, no good. Rebound high in the air, grabbed out of midair there by Dobrinski. And he'll bring it across the timeline. And Nedelkoff, entry feed. They go out high on the right wing, and there's a 3, and it's good for Mason Folkers to make it an 8-3 ball game in favor of Edgewood on the Super Lube scoreboard. 11.5 minutes left in the first half. There's an off-balance shot, no good for Jimenez. And here come the Crusaders. Right back the other way. And into the lane, putting one up and in is Folkers. He's got 5 already. And a timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. This is Beaver Dam calling a timeout, and we'll keep it right here. Hey, you can email me tonight during the broadcast. I'd be happy to give you a shout-out on the broadcast tonight. Email is sports@dailydodge.com. Again, that email tonight is sports@dailydodge.com. Send me an email. Give me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for, and I'll be happy to give you a shout-out tonight as we go along. Sports@dailydodge.com. And we'd love to make the broadcast interactive. We have a lot of fun doing that. And I don't care if you're a Beaver Dam fan or an Edgewood fan or fan of anybody. Just send us a little message to let us know that you're tuned in wherever you may be on this Friday night. But right now, 11:19 remaining in the first half of our JV game, and it's a 10-3 ball game now in favor of Edgewood. We were tied at 3, and now a 7-0 run by Edgewood to grab a 10-3 lead. But it's early, and Beaver Dam gets it in. And this is going to be Jimenez just slowly walking it through the center circle. And he drives to the right side, gives it to Van Pembroek. Now to Cabrera. Cabrera leaves it off for Jimenez, comes out of the corner, into the lane he goes, whips it out left of the circle. Van Pembroek trying to go off a screen, and having trouble, and saves possession. Now gives it to Cabrera. Pass right side. There's Semrau faking the 3 into the lane, and he's blocked, and the ball is loose, and it's picked out of midair by Dobrinsky. 10:44 to go, first half. Edgewood with possession, and here's another 3 on the way. It is good! Another 3 for Folkers. He's got 2 triples and 8 points total, 13-3. It's a 10-0 run now for Edgewood to take a double-digit lead. There's a bad pass, and this is, saving it. Van Pembroek up near the center circle. Try to get through a double team, sends it to Cabrera. Now a long cross-court pass to Jimenez. Beaver Dam struggling here in the early going. Credit goes to Edgewood, though. They're shooting well, and they're playing really good defense right now. Bounce pass intended for Van Pembroek down in the right corner, and it goes out of bounds. And so that will give it back to the Crusaders, who are in the midst of a 10-0 run, leading 13-3. We have 10 minutes and change left to go in the first half of the JV game. We've got another game on the other side of the curtain to our right going on. That's the JV2 game. And right now, Edgewood has a 10-6 lead in that contest. And here is Folkers, who's got the hot hand since coming in. They go up and around. Jacob Sheehan, a sophomore, also had checked in a moment ago for Edgewood. Wanted to mention him. And here's a reverse layup, and it's no good, but an offensive board for Herring, who missed the shot but got his own rebound. Pass into the lane. He'll try another one off the glass. That's no good for Herring. Another offensive board, Dobrinsky, and then he got tied up. Jump ball, and the arrow is pointing to the right, which means Edgewood is going to keep possession here with 9:37 remaining in the opening stanza. And this is going to be Folkers to toss it in. As we get the personnel set first, now Folkers gets it in. Garcia up to the top of the key, Dobrinsky, right back to Folkers. He'll try another one. That's over the rim, too strong, and the rebound for Cabrera. Well, he's human. He misses once in a while. And here's Van Pembroek up and under, and Van Pembroek with a great up and under move, and that finally snaps that run that Edgewood was on. It was a 10-0 run. Now it's 13-5. Edgewood still with an 8-point lead on the Super Lube scoreboard, 9-10 and counting. Left in the first half. Folkers off the glass, no good. We've got a foul, though. Catch who this one is on here. Folkers is going to go to the free throw line. The foul was on Streblo. That is his first. And it is a pair of Richelieu Foods free throws for Mason Folkers. And he gets the first one to go to make it 14-5. In favor of Edgewood. I see a bunch of emails coming in already. We'll get to them here as time allows. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. As the second free throw is off the rim, no good, and the rebound for Beaver Dam pulled down by Schmuel. Sports@dailydodge.com. Here's a 3 on the way. It is off the back of the rim, no good for Beaver Dam's Caden Jimenez. Rebound tipped right to Sheehan. Sheehan throws it ahead, and now Folkers will take it. And into the lane he goes, right side, through traffic, and he scores. Mason Folkers, he now has 11 points, and it's 16-5 in favor of Edgewood. Jimenez missed a shot a little bit short. Rebound tipped out, though, to Streblo, and it's a reload for Beaver Dam. Now Van Pembroek up top and giving it to Schmuel. Schmuel, they go back up to the top of the key, and Streblo missed a 3. And here come the Crusaders off the miss. 8:18 to go, first half. Clock running. Crusaders lead it by 11, 16-5. They had a 10-0 run after the game was tied at 3. Ball knocked out of bounds. And this is going to stay on this end. Cindy Phillips just sent me, we got a timeout here, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. A 30-second timeout for Beaver Dam. Email here from Cindy Phillips, says a grandson on the Edgewood team. So, Cindy, thank you very much for sending that email here tonight. Got one here. And let's see here. This is from Garrett Garcia, brother of Matt Garcia, number 32 for Edgewood. And Garrett, how you doing, buddy? Garrett's at UW-Madison watching right now with 3 of his roommates. Go Crusaders. Garrett, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you sending in that email. Hope everything's going well for you down at UW. We've got Bob and Barb Cooney checking in. This is Bob and Barb, the Edgewood coach Cooney's parents. Bob and Barb, well, hey, thanks, Mom and Dad, for checking in. I'm sure that your son appreciates that. So, again, send us an email, sports@dailydodge.com. And we'll get to more emails as time allows. A bunch of them coming in already on this Friday night. I promise I'll get to them when we have a chance. Edgewood with the lead, 16-5 on the Super Lube scoreboard. And the ball's out of bounds, and it's going to go back the other way. Beaver Dam is going to take possession, but Golden Beavers have some catching up to do here. They are down double digits. This game was tied at 3. Edgewood went on a 10-0 run, thanks in part to a Mason Folkers and some hot three-point shooting. Right now they've opened up an 11-point lead. All right, Beaver Dam. Jimenez up to Cabrera. Cabrera backs up near the center circle, off a screen, trying to flip it to Schmuel, but that one's off the mark and stolen. This is Folkers letting traffic go by. He's going to walk it into the front court with 7:34 to go in the first half of our JV game. And also on the floor right now, Mark Miller, a sophomore. He checked in for Edgewood a moment ago. Try and get those names as they come on. Here is the aforementioned Miller for 3. Off the rim, it's no good. Fighting for the rebound, battle for it on the baseline, and on his knees. Dobrinski thought he had it, but then got swatted away, and they blow the whistle, and it is going to stay on this end. It went out of bounds, and Beaver Dam was the last to touch it. Bounce pass in. Folkers gets out of the scrum with it. Now a lob pass to the right corner for Ben Hansen. Hansen through a double team, goes in for a layup on the right side. Hansen scores, and it's 18-5. Edgewood in front. 3 on the way for Streblo. Off the back rim, no good. And that defensive board pulled down by Sheehan. And Sheehan will bring it ahead. Bounce pass to Miller. Miller worked on defensively by Schmuel. They go around the horn. There's Folkers again. He's worked on by Van Pembroek. Now back up to Hansen. Out on the right side. Pass taken by Sheehan. And they'll just give it to Miller. He'll pop the 3 ball. It's off the rim, high in the air, no good. Rebound was knocked out of bounds by Dobrinski. And Beaver Dam is going to inbound with 6:29 to go in the first half. Got an email here from Michael Hansen. He says, great job announcing. Love it. Shout out from Mike Hansen to my brother George Hansen watching in Boston under 3 feet of snow. Oh, my goodness. Go Wood, he says. My goodness. Yeah, they got hammered out there, didn't they, on the East Coast? Ball's out of bounds going back the other way. Yeah, there were some spots out there that got a ton of snow. And let's see, another email here. This is from Katie Hansen. Says, Edgewood fans love your announcing. Well, thank you very much. Shout out to, that was from Lexi. Let's see here. It says, shout out, well said blog by Lexi Hansen. All right. Thanks for the email. And again, turnover as Beaver Dam will take it back with 5:59 left to play in this first half. 18-5 our score. Bounce pass taken by Van Pembroek. He gives it to Jimenez now. Jimenez back to Riley. Van Pembroek towards the free throw line, puts on the brakes. Out now to Streblo, gives it to Cabrera. Cabrera driving, and we got a whistle and contact. Let's see what we got. This is going to be the first foul of the evening on Edgewood. And it's going to go on Hanson. And the inbounds pass is taken by Jimenez in the backcourt. 18-5. So Edgewood has been in control of this one pretty much from the get-go. And there's a bad pass and stolen by Hanson. Beaver Dam having all sorts of trouble. There's a long three in the way. It's off the rim. No good for Nedelkov. Offensive board, though, and a reload. And here's a drive. Left side. Layup is no good for Hanson. Rebound for Cabrera. And he'll flip it over to Van Pembroek up the left wing side. Long cross-court pass. And Schmuel was falling out of bounds trying to save it. And he threw it in, but was picked off by Edgewood. And now at the other, we've got a collision body on the floor. And it's a traveling violation. And so it's coming back the other way. But a wild sequence there with 4:56 remaining in the first half here at the BDHS Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson with you on the DailyDodge.com video stream. As checking in now for Beaver Dam is a sophomore. This is Aiden Warmka. He was not originally on my roster, but I've got him penciled in now. Thanks to Coach Gibbons for letting me know there was going to be a mystery player checking in tonight. That usually only happens in football. And here is the aforementioned Warmka. Right past the defender. Reverse layup. He missed it, though, off the glass. And the defensive board for Mark Herring. Herring back ahead. Stops at the top of the bubble. Now gives it to Klestinski. Bounce pass into the block. And it was knocked loose and stolen by Schmuel. And then Schmuel had it knocked away. But it's going to be Beaver Dam basketball as it was last touched by Edgewood with 4:24 left to play in the first half of our ball game. And, of course, as you maybe saw at the beginning of the broadcast, it's our third annual DailyDodge.com Ugly Sweater Night tonight. So, hey, a lot of things going on. And this is a one-handed shot up, and it's in for Caleb Schmuel. That's a badly needed bucket for Beaver Dam. They haven't scored in quite some time, and it's now 18-7. Still trailing by 11 are the Golden Beavers. Edgewood has played extremely well defensively here in the early going, and they've shot well. That's usually a recipe for success. Long three, it's off the rim, no good. Another offensive board out to Klestinski. He missed the three earlier, but took the return feed, and did he step on the end line? He did. That's a turnover. And it will go back to Beaver Dam. Well, be sure to stay up to date with Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org and follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. 3:35 left in the opening stanza here at the Fieldhouse. This is Semrau. Landon Semrau giving it to Cabrera. Right side he goes. Pass back door. And that is Warmka having trouble handling it, and it's going the other way. So Edgewood's going to get it back. And we got a timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family, and we'll keep it right here. We'll get to some more emails that have come in. Let's see what we got here. And we've got Coach Cooney's grandma. Grandma Cron is also watching the broadcast tonight from New Berlin. So, Grandma, happy holidays to you. Glad you're tuned in tonight. Let's see here. I've got an email from Steve Cool. Go Beavers! And he says, give a shout-out to fellow former Southwestern Wildcat John Nedelkov. Yeah, we were talking about him earlier. And Steve says, John, he's wishing you and your family well. So glad to do that. Let's see what else we have here. We've got an email from Cody. Cody Sieber says, go Landon. Keep up the hard work. Thank you for that email. Another one here from Brinley Rose. Says, Colin, keep up the good work, buddy. You're really doing good. So those are some of the emails that have come in. We'll get to some more of them here as we move along. 3:18 and counting left in the first half. Edgewood with a big lead, and possession shot is up off the rim. No good for Herring, and the ball's out of bounds. It's going to go back to Beaver Dam. Ball got away, so they'll have to chase it down. 3:11 left to play, opening half. We're rapidly approaching intermission on this Friday night. And it's 18-7 in favor of Edgewood. Right now, the Golden Beavers have the basketball. Just 3 field goals in the first half for Beaver Dam. And there's a turnover. And this is a shot up, no good, but a follow-up. That won't go. And it's tipped right to Klestinski. His fadeaway jumper is no good. And finally, a defensive rebound for Semrau, ripping it away. And one hands it ahead, and that's to Schmuel. And then he got bumped. And so the whistle is blown, and we're going to have a foul here. Now a couple of subs coming in as Mason Folkers and Jake Sheehan both return for Edgewood. Down to 2:37 left in the half. And here is Semrau at the free throw line. Ooh, almost had it stripped. Still trying to maintain possession, and a whistle, and now a substitute here for the Golden Beavers as Van Pembroek returns. Team fouls are now even up at 3 apiece. That was the first on Nedeljkov. With it now is Beaver Dam and Cabrera. Left side, Van Pembroek. Trying to go baseline, and ball knocked loose. Scramble for it, bodies on the floor, and we've got a jump ball. And Beaver Dam's going to keep it. The arrow is pointing to the left with 2:13 left in the half. Boy, this Edgewood team very active defensively. They're causing lots of havoc here. Beaver Dam having just trouble maintaining possession and protecting the rock here in this first half, among other things. But forcing a lot of turnovers are the Crusaders. Very active. And there's another one. And 2-on-1 if they hurry. Pass to the left side. Here's a layup. It's underlaid, and it's out of bounds. Back to Beaver Dam. That was Matt Garcia that just underlaid it a little bit. We have 2:04 to go in the first half. Yeah, this game was tied at 3, but the Crusaders have outscored the Golden Beavers 15-4 since then. Here's a three, Cabrera, bullseye, and that's a big three for Quentin from downtown Beaver Dam, 18-10. And for all that's gone wrong here in the first set, Beaver Dam's within 8 right now. Here's a shot up, and it's over the rim, no good. Rebound Van Pembroek off the miss by Folkers, and now Riley through traffic. Puts a shot up in the lane. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Herring. He's up the left wing side in a flash. Herring, hesitation move, now goes right side. Layup, no good. And Jimenez had the rebound knocked out of his hands. It's going to go into the Beaver Dam bench, but the Golden Beavers will keep it. 1:26 now left in the first half. As we get personnel set. The Super Lube scoreboard shows an 8-point Edgewood lead with $1:26 now left to play in the opening stanza. Here is Jimenez. Spin move. Shot is up off the glass. And in! What a spin to the 10 by Jimenez. That's his first bucket, 18-12. And look out. Beaver Dam's within 6. Boy, they were struggling offensively, and all of a sudden, little mini run here. And they're within 6 as we have 62 seconds left in the first half. Dancing through traffic, shot is up, no good. But we've got a foul. That was Folkers with a hop, skip, and a jump. He will head to the free throw line for another pair of Richelieu Foods free throws. Free throws brought to you, as always, by Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam. And here is Folkers, who's had a big first half tonight. First free throw's up, and it is good. I've got him for 12 points in this first half. And one more, it is good. 13 points. Or did they wave it off? Or didn't they put it on the board there? 52 seconds left in the half. And look out, Van Pembroek. Ooh, had it knocked loose again. Ooh, let's see what we got here. It's like a jump ball, and the arrow's pointing the other way. .44 seconds left in the half. So Edgewood throws it in, and this is Nedeljkov. He's going to trot across the timeline. And the lead is at 7 at the moment. It was at double digits not too long ago. Beaver Dam has whittled it now down to single digits as we are rapidly approaching the horn. And that's kicked out by Garcia. Now into Delkoff between the rings, right side for Sheehan. Sheehan on the elbow, bounce pass Garcia, around the horn, left side to Folkers. Here's a pass into the block, right return feed to Folkers. He'll try another three. It's high off the rim, no good. And offensive board for Hansen, and then he got tied up as he came down with it. They blow the whistle, 6.6 seconds left in the half. Foul is called. 5th foul of the game on Beaver Dam. And it goes on Semrau. His first timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. A 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. And we'll get to a few more emails that we have tonight. And let's see here. So we've got an email here from Lisa. It says, "Go Edgewood, you rock." And it says, that's from Lisa Grant. She is the parent of player Lake Hick. So Lisa, thank you very much for sending the email. We've got one here from Karen. It says, Mimi and Papa watching from Fitchburg tonight. How about that? Thanks for the email. Do appreciate it. One from Cindy Folkers here. So happy to be able to watch basketball online since we can't be there in person. It's Mason Folkers' grandmother, Cindy, watching from Chicago. Cindy, thank you very much for the email. We're going to get to some more here as we move along. Here is Folkers, by the way, and he misses an off-bound shot as he came back in, tried to put a shot up before the horn. It's no good. And that's the way the first half comes to an end here at the Fieldhouse in Beaver Dam. So one half of play in the JV game now in the books. And at the break, our score is Edgewood 19 and Beaver Dam 12. Stay with us. We'll take a break. We'll take a 4-minute break, and we're back for the halftime report in 4 minutes on DailyDodge.com.
To those who love the grind, run with us on a John Deere Gator UV. Because your daily routine may change, but the land stays the same. There's still ground to cover and a herd to keep in line. Out here, the work never stops. So keep going on a Gator UV with the power to forge ahead. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere Gator for more.
Visit your local John Deere dealer, Ballweg Implement in Waupun on Highway 68 West and Beaver Dam on North Spring Street, and always online at ballweg.biz.
It's back! Employee Pricing Plus on nearly all of our models during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and these deals would even put Scrooge in a festive mood. Brand new Jeep Renegade starting at $20,675. Four-wheel drive Compasses, $24,389. Four-wheel drive Cherokees, $24,861, and Dodge Journeys at $22,840. Happy and safe holidays to your family from our family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Beaver Dam-based WDS Construction offers commercial, general contractor, and pre-construction services in the cold storage, educational, food, industrial, hospitality, medical, and retail markets. Across the nation, WDS provides a better construction experience from groundbreaking to grand opening. And here in its home state, WDS wishes the Beaver Dam Beavers a safe and successful season.
With new bulk storage facilities in Watertown, Burnett, and Friesland, Coal Oil and Propane is now bringing the heat to your homes during the cold winter times with propane and fuel oil. Serving customers in Beaver Dam and all surrounding areas, Coal Oil and Propane is a family-owned company celebrating 100 years of reliable professional delivery, competitive pricing, and excellent customer service. Check them out at coaloilandpropane.com.
Super Lube Oil Change Shop and Super Splash Car Wash Center is located at 1512 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, and they have over 27 years of experience. Super Lube is open 7 days a week with no appointment required. You're in and out in about 30 minutes. Stay in your vehicle for contact-free service and receive a free car wash with an oil change. Find them on Facebook for coupons and discounts. Super Lube is locally owned and operated by a veteran, and veterans always receive a 10% discount.
Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam is a leading private label food manufacturer, stocking your freezer with delicious pizzas all year long. Richelieu Foods is now hiring for full-time, part-time, and temporary manufacturing positions, and they offer a safe and clean working environment. Become part of the family at Richelieu Foods. Call them today at 920-887-1794. Your friends at Richelieu Foods would like to wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamp, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
And once again, our presenting video sponsors for tonight's games are Columbus Family Dental, Northwoods Commercial Properties, locally owned and operated by Chad Abel and Jim Moreau, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's games also brought to you by your local insurance agent, Kathy Lappin with American Family Insurance, Pine Hills Trucking, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ballweg Implement, WDS Construction, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent, Surefire, Bayside Supper Club, Lidkey Motors, Richards Insurance, Super Lube, and Richelieu Foods. Hey, don't forget to tune in to the monthly Let's Talk radio show with Superintendent Mark DiStefano on the third Thursday of the month at 11:10 a.m. on 1430 WBEV, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students, empowering futures. Halftime of our JV game here, and at the break, it is Edgewood on top of Beaver Dam, 19-12. Here are the scoring, the individual scoring summary from the first half, I should say. For Edgewood, they were paced by Mason Folkers. He leads all scorers in the game with a dozen, including 2 3-point baskets. Sam Klistinski had 3 for the Crusaders. Donovan Nedelkoff and Ben Hansen, 2 points each for Edgewood. On the Beaver Dam side of the ledger, we have several players with 3 points each. Colin Streblo and Quentin Cabrera each had a 3-ball, so they finished the half with 3. Caden Jimenez, Riley Van Pembroke, and Caleb Schmuel all with 2 points apiece for Beaver Dam. 7-point game at the break. This is DailyDodge.com's 3rd annual Ugly Sweater Night, and Wade's going to turn the camera around here. And I hope this adds, folks, to your enjoyment of the holiday season. This is a tradition that my partner and I started a couple of years ago. And last year, as a matter of fact, not only did Kirk Call and I have our ugly sweaters on in December, but Benjamin Beaver actually put on an ugly sweater and joined us for our ugly sweater night last year. And I wish that Kirk was here tonight, and I wish that Benny was here. And we can't wait to get them back in the gym. And speaking of that, I have some information here that is probably going to be of interest to folks here in Beaver Dam that I was just given before the broadcast tonight. But this is hot off the presses here. Beginning January 11th, a limited group of spectators will be allowed to attend events at Beaver Dam High School. All Beaver Dam High School winter student athletes and their families should expect email communication prior to the holiday break regarding attendance parameters and procedures. 2 adult spectators per participating student athlete and coach, or an adult with a minor child from the same household, will be allowed into the field house to watch events live and in person. Tickets will be distributed directly to the student athletes during the week of January 4th. If you have any questions after you get your email communication next week, you can reach out to Melissa Gehring, and we look forward to having some of the BD fam back in the stands. Won't that be great when that happens? My goodness, can hardly wait to see you folks back here. And let's see, got a few more emails to get to here. We've got a shout out from Caleb Schmuel's favorite cousin, Maya. Maya Leistico says, let's go, number 24. Go Beavers, Maya. Thank you so much for the email. We've got Tony Drake checking in from South Bend, Indiana, loving the game. Says, go Crusaders. Shout out to my neighbor Brian, who's also watching. We are covered with snow. Brian, can you shovel my walkway? He wants to know. And another email here from Astor Garcia. This is Astor Garcia. He says, you're doing an awesome job announcing. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Says, all our games are on the road this year. Can we get you to come and announce? Well, hey, if I got some time off, I could do that. Absolutely. I'd love to come down and do some more games, but I tell you what, kind of hard to find an opening these days. I'm on the air quite a bit. All right, we're back on underway here. Second half, Edgewood out in transition off a turnover. Edgewood with a 7-point lead, 19-12. There's a shot up, in and out, no good for Klestinski. And as the rebound was grabbed by Cabrera, we had a whistle. And what do we got here? Okay, it's Caleb Schmuel here is limping off, and he's going to come out. Let's hope he's all right. I didn't see exactly what happened, but Landon Semrau is going to check back in for Beaver Dam as Schmuel got shook up a little bit on that play, that sequence, and so he had to come off. Beaver Dam with possession, trailing 19-12. Pass is tipped and stolen, and then, wait a minute, as they were going the other way, an immediate whistle. And we're going to have a blocking foul here called on Edgewood. This is going to go on Garcia. Matt Garcia picks up his first of the evening. All right, now Cabrera over on the left elbow. Driving to the baseline, kicks it to the corner. There is Streblo. Giving it now to Semrau. Pass to the right side. Down near the corner was Jimenez. He goes back up towards the top. Cross-court feed. Three on the way. Arcing three, and it's good. Oh, my goodness, from Quentin Cabrera, his second triple. That one came out of St. Louis. It had such an arch on it. Oh, my goodness. 19-15, and Beaver Dam is within 4. 14:50 and counting left in the ballgame. Here's a three at the left side. It is good. That is a big three ball for Ben Hansen. He's up to 5 points. 22-15. Edgewood back on top by 7. Van Pembroke into the lane, kicks it out. Another deep three. It is good, and that one is Landon Semrau. His first bucket is a trifecta. 22-18 as Beaver Dam's within 4. Now we're starting to cook here now, aren't we? Getting exciting in the second half of this JV game. And if you're loving this, stick around. We've got varsity action to follow, part 2 of our doubleheader here tonight on DailyDodge.com. Super Lube scoreboard says 22-18 in favor of Edgewood. Ball tipped out of bounds, but Crusaders are going to keep possession. Yeah, we want to welcome Super Lube in as one of our new sponsors for the broadcasts. And in fact, they're our scoreboard sponsors, Super Lube in Beaver Dam. The Super Lube scoreboard got a 4-point game right now, and clear out, we're going the other way. So that'll stop things for the moment with 14:10 remaining in the first half. And that foul, that's the second foul of the half on the Crusaders. And that one is called on Klestinski, his first. And a turnover. Edgewood's going to get it right back. Again, you can send me an email, and I'll give you a shout-out on the broadcast tonight, sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. I'll give you a shout-out during the JV game and also during the varsity contest coming up a little bit later on tonight, around 7:15 for the tip-off there. And there's a pass tipped and stolen. And back the other way, Van Pembroke. Right side, underhanded scoop shot. He missed it in the rebound for Klestinski. And he'll give it now to Herring. Herring across the timeline. Finds Hansen. Left of the circle, they go to Nedeljkov. Nedeljkov worked done defensively by Jimenez, and that pass sailed over the intended target and into the scorer's table, so it's out of bounds. And Folkers checking back in now for the Crusaders, who lead it by 4 on the Super Lube scoreboard, 22-18 with 13 and a half minutes remaining in the second half of our JV game. They're in the second half of the JV2 game, and right now Edgewood has a 36-24 lead. on Beaver Dam in that one. That's going on behind the curtain that you see on the right side of your screen. But I can see the score. I can't see the game, but I can see the scoreboard. And Jimenez had his pocket picked, and this is Hansen. Hansen, right side, baseline, and he missed the layup. Rebound to Van Pembroek. And now a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Van Pembroek, bounce pass out to Semrau. Fakes the three, steps into the lane. One hands it up. It's off the rim. No. Offensive board. Semrau with a putback, and he's fouled on the putback. Landon Semrau staying with it. He rebounded his own miss, and he gets an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line for some Richelieu Foods free throws. And there's another one of our new sponsors we welcome into our broadcast, Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam. Foul was the second on Garcia, and that free throw is up, and it is no good for Semrau. We stay at a 4-point game. One more for Landon. He's got 3 in the game, and now make it 4. So 1 of 2 on the Richelieu Foods free throws, 22-19. We've got a 1-possession game, 12:49 and counting left in the second half. And right now the Crusaders, who had a double-digit lead earlier in the ball game, now find it sliced down to 3. Pass to Nedeljkov, up and under, and trying to split a double team. Kicked it to the corner as he was in trouble, and a turnover as it goes out of bounds. Now Beaver Dam getting some fresh personnel set with 12:33 to go in the ball game. Mike Tronson with you on the DailyDodge.com video stream, and I couldn't do this alone. I've got Wade Bates and Justin Wilski here as my videographers and engineers for tonight's ball games. Cabrera driving, and that one no good, but he is fouled, and bodies on the floor, but everybody's fine as Nedeljkov pops back up. Beaver Dam, as you see on your screen, going left to right in the second half. Edgewood right to left. Foul was the second personal on Nedeljkov. That's the 4th team foul of the half on the Crusaders. And first free throw is no good. These are, again, Richelieu Foods free throws for Quentin Cabrera. And a substitute here is Klestinski. Will head to the bench. One more for Cabrera. That one off the back of the rim, no good. And a defensive rebound pulled down by Dobrinsky. Now they give it to Nedeljkov. He'll walk it across the midcourt stripe. The Super Lube scoreboard says it's a 1-possession game. 22-19. Edgewood with the lead and possession. And a ball tipped out of bounds by Jimenez, but the Crusaders are going to keep it. And they'll have to inbound on the baseline to our left. Now Aiden Warmka checking back in for the Golden Beavers, and JV coach Andrew Gibbons looking to get it in. Dobrinsky still looking to get it in. Lob pass in, and it's going to be stolen by Semrau. 3-on-3 the other way. Semrau puts one up, and I think calling an offensive foul on Semrau. Knocked over Nedeljkov, who got back in, took the charge. And now a timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute. 1 minute break on DailyDodge.com.
We love a good deal, especially bundles. Buy one, get one free. 25% off a set. Buy dinner, get a free dessert. Did you know one of the best deals in insurance comes from a bundle? Ask about the ultimate bundle at Richards Insurance. First, they'll shop around multiple insurance companies for the best policy at the best price for your auto. Then, they'll do the same for your homeowner's or renter's policy. Then, they'll give you an additional discount for bundling them. Sounds like a good deal to me. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. Also offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full service counseling with no obligation. Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615. That's 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
All right, back inside the field house. 12:05 to go in the second half of our JV game. And Edgewood off the timeout, inbounding. Got another email here from Karen Says, enjoying your commentary very much. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate the email tonight. There's a shot short off the front of the rim. Rebound for Warmka. And it is Beaver Dam basketball. They trail by 3, 22-19 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Again, you can send me an email during the broadcast tonight at sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. I'll give you a shout-out on the broadcast. Beaver Dam within 3 points. They were down double digits in the first half tonight. And this is Jimenez up top, driving through traffic, and he get fouled? He did. Boy, there was an awful lot of traffic on I-94 there, and he got hammered. And so this is Caden Jimenez going to the free throw line for 2 more Richelieu Foods free throws. 3rd personal foul on Garcia, 5th team foul of the half. And the first of 2 is off the rim, no good. Now subs coming in on both sides. Van Pembroek returns for the Golden Beavers. Mark Miller returns for Edgewood, and so does Mark Herring. Another one on the way for Jimenez. Short off the front of the rim. Rebound tipped again like a pinball, and finally picked up and laid up and in. For Beaver Dam, was that Schmuel? 24, I believe it was, and it's 22-21. We've got a 1-point game on the Super Lube scoreboard. 11 minutes to go in this one. And here's Folkers in the lane, and ball lost it out of bounds, actually, as he was going up. So Beaver Dam has opened the second half on a 9-3 run, and consequently they have closed the gap to within 1. Beaver Dam has outscored Edgewood 9-3 here in this second half, and it's 22-21. And now Beaver Dam with a chance to take the lead. 10:46 and counting left in the half. Semrau at the free throw line. Bounce pass. And in the corner, this is Van Pembroek being hassled by Nedeljkov. Gets by Nedeljkov, and double dribbled as he did so. So that will give it back to the Crusaders. Yeah, with the aggressive defense, really, of both teams, the turnovers, a lot of scrappy defense. I guess we shouldn't be surprised we've got a lower scoring game here. We'll see what happens in the varsity game, but I think we can expect a little more of the same in the varsity game. Wouldn't be surprised if the score is maybe down a little bit tonight from where we usually see it. Folkers with a drive, layup, and they're going to count it and 1. Folkers had a dozen points in the first half, and now a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play for Folkers. It's 24-21, Edgewood on top on the Super Lube scoreboard. A couple of subs coming in for Beaver Dam as both Streblo and Schmuel return. It's an and 1 for Folkers, and the and 1 is good. 15 points for Folkers in the contest, and it's now a 4-point Edgewood lead on the Super Lube scoreboard, 25-21. Clock continuing to run with 10 minutes to go. There's a shot up and in for Jimenez. Kissed one off the glass. 25-23, Beavers within 2. And a ball knocked into the backcourt, and it's an over and back as it was touched. Once it was touched by Dubrinsky, they blew the whistle. That's an over and back. And so Beaver Dam now with a chance to tie on this possession or take the lead with a three-point play. 9:46 remaining in the JV game. Don't go anywhere, folks. This promises to be a pretty exciting finish. It didn't look that way early. Edgewood had a commanding lead, but credit Beaver Dam for hanging in there. Cabrera misses the shot from the right side. Nedeljkov, the rebound, flips it ahead. This is Herring. 2-on-2 the other way. Herring lost the ball. It's loose. It's going to go... Well, actually picked up by Cabrera, or was it on the sideline? Let's see. Or he grabbed it and they called timeout. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute. 1 minute break on dailydodge.com.
What a great Christmas! Less jets flying around, families staying warm at home, and festive cheer the world over. Who's left on the list? De Silva, Kahn, Muller, and Norberg. Norberg, every year I ask them if they were like a new Lennox comfort system from Surefire, and every year they decline and leave lutefisk instead of cookies. Martin, it's your turn to deliver this year.
No way, fat man. You call Surefire and tell them to fix their heater. Then I'll head down their chimney.
Well, they don't have a chimney, but they do have an effluent line. Ho, ho, ho.
Very funny, big guy. Just call Surefire and order a Lennox for them already.
Happy holidays from your friends at Surefire. Act before the end of 2020, and you could have a top-of-the-line Lennox home comfort system installed for as little as $116 per month. Call Surefire today or visit us online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
Hey, my videographer, Wade Bates, he wanted me to say hello to all those at the Bayside Supper Club in Beaver Dam. Are they watching out there tonight? Yeah, all right. So those of you out at the Bayside Supper Club, thanks for watching tonight on dailydodge.com. Wanted to give you guys a shout-out on the broadcast. 9:18 and counting left in this one, 25-23. Edgewood has the lead. Beaver Dam has the rock. And this is Cabrera, the top of the bubble, driving to the right wing side. And he's being hassled every step of the way by Herring. Bounce pass to Jimenez in the center circle. He's worked on tightly there. And Jimenez now, with a little hesitation move, spins inside the free throw line. Pulled up Jade, he got it to go. Jimenez with another one. We are tied at 25 apiece with 8:47 to go. Brand new ball game. We're back to even. And we got a whistle, and we're going the other way. Turnover as checking in now is Semrau again. We got Edgewood parents at Bayside. That's what I'm hearing now. How about that, huh? All right. Well, we don't care who's out there, but we know people are out there. Yeah, well, it said parents had to drive their kids here, so they're having a nice dinner out at the Bayside tonight. Turnover and back the other way. And now a whistle, and we've got a foul here. Got another email here. This is hello from Jenny and Kevin Klestinski watching the live stream while working out. Ha! We look forward to being able to support Sam and all the JV boys in person soon. They say, very much enjoying my commentary. Well, thank you very much for that. Thanks for the energy. And they love the sweater. They say, thank you for hosting the Crusaders. Hey, thanks. I love this sweater, too. It's our dailydodge.com third annual Ugly Sweater Night tonight, and we'll talk more about that as we go along. And a ball out of bounds. 8:13 to go. Yeah, my cameraman and engineer, Wade Bates, says if I'd have known, I'd have worn one. Well, I'm sorry, Wade. I should have told you and Ninja both. You know, that was something that Kirk Call and I started a couple of years ago, and I know Benny the Beaver would have one on if he was here. Can't wait to get Benny back in the house. And there's a three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound for Van Pembroek. And Van Pembroek being hassled up the right wing side as he was retreating the other way. There's a foul actually going to be called. The Super Lube scoreboard says we are even at 25 apiece. 8:05 remaining in the ball game. And Van Pembroek throws it in. Yeah, Edgewood had the double-digit lead in the first half, but as well as they were playing, especially on the defensive side, you've got to credit Beaver Dam. Ball knocked loose, but saved by Streblo. You got to credit Beaver Dam for hanging in there. And a three on the way. It is in and out, no good for Cabrera. And that's Folkers with the rebound and throws it ahead to Dobrinsky. I mean, it's easy to hang your head when things aren't going well, but you know what? They just hung with it. And now we're tied, and there's a whistle and a traveling violation going to be called on Herring. So it'll go back to Beaver Dam now. 7:37 remaining in the second half of our ball game. Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies a School of the Month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of Lincoln Elementary, December's School of the Month. Yeah, Wade's pumping his fist over there. His girls go to Lincoln. Or no, I'm sorry, your wife is there. Your girls go to Prairie View, right? There you go. All right, we got it right. But, yeah, his wife's over at Lincoln Elementary, the principal over there. Here's a drive. Van Pembroek, it's up off the rim, no good. And the rebound grab by Hansen. Hansen now over to Folkers. Ahead, gives it. Oh, they work it inside. There's Garcia. Shot is going to fall. Count it and one. Well, just great ball movement. And Garcia was wide open on the left doorstep. They found him. And it's an opportunity for an old-fashioned three-point play for Garcia. 27-25, Edgewood by 2 on the Super Loop scoreboard. Second personal foul on Van Pembroek, fourth team foul. And here's a Richelieu Foods free throw, and the free throw is no good. Rebound for Schmuel. Clock running with exactly 7 minutes to go in the ball game. 2-point lead, Edgewood. Beaver Dam has got the basketball. It's been a fun one here. This is Cabrera dancing through traffic, and he missed the shot with a left hand. Everything but the finish, as he was a hop, skip, and a jump through traffic. He just couldn't finish. Oh, it was a pretty move, though. And here is Folkers. Left elbow, ball fake to the free throw line. Pull up Jay, in and out, and back in again for Folkers. He's got 17 in the game, 29-25. 4-point advantage, Edgewood, and contact. As the Golden Beavers were bringing the ball up the floor. Edgewood 3-0 on the young season here. The JV team 3-0. Beaver Dam came into this one at 4-1. Edgewood has not played a game since last week Friday. Beaver Dam played on Tuesday night here, and there's a Richelieu Foods free throw up and good for Jimenez to make it a one-possession game. Yeah, Beaver Dam, JV and varsity teams were here on Tuesday night hosting Waterloo. But Edgewood's had the last couple of days off. They haven't played since Friday. Second free throw, no good. Folkers tracks down the miss. I'm sure the Crusaders were chomping at the bit. But again, the Crusaders, we talked about this when the girls are there's a head and shoulder fake and a bucket for Mark Herring to make it 31-26. We talked about it when the Edgewood girls were here on Monday night, how the Crusaders, they have to be road warriors this year. They can't play any home games. They can't even practice at their school because it's in Dane County, and the local health ordinances say you can't do that. I believe I was talking to Coach Cooney before the game. They have to go up to is it Sauk Prairie or somewhere up in that neighborhood every day for practice as the ball sails into the bleachers. So, you have to commend these players, these coaches, for what they're having to endure. Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 30 seconds on dailydodge.com.
The Bayside Supper Club will be open Christmas Day from 10 till 3:30 for in-person and takeout dining. Bayside will also be open normal hours on Saturday, December 26th, along with Sunday, December 27th for brunch. As always, check out the Bayside Facebook page for updated specials. Make your reservations now for Christmas dine-in or takeout at the Bayside Supper Club, Highway G in Beaver Dam, 887-0505.
Well, for your viewing pleasure and engagement, the Beaver Dam Unified School District's monthly Board of Education meetings are streamed live on the district's YouTube page. Visit bdusd.org for Board of Education information and details on upcoming meetings. Mike Tronson back inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. We have 5:45 remaining in the ball game, our JV game. 31-26. Edgewood has the lead, and now possession for the Crusaders. We were tied a few moments ago. Now the Crusaders up by 5. And this is a double team and a ball knocked out of bounds as Mark Herring was trying to attack the basket. And actually got fouled in the process. So Folkers is going to toss it in and find Garcia. Bounce pass. Up now to Dobrinsky. Back to Folkers for three in the corner. Yes! Folkers hits a three ball. That's his third triple of this one. 34-26. Edgewood leads by 8 with 5:13 and counting left in the contest. And ball saved in the right corner by Streblo. And Streblo was spinning, lost the ball, and it was saved by Herring as he was on the floor to Hansen. Now Hansen again saved by Herring, who was on his backside. And what a wild sequence that was. We had a whistle and a foul. I want to catch this one. This is going to go on, let's see. It's the 6th foul of the half on the Golden Beavers and third personal on Streblo. 7 fouls in the half on Edgewood, 6 now on Beaver Dam. So one more Beaver Dam foul and Edgewood's in the bonus. Folkers driving off balance shot. No. Before the shot, I believe, got a foul. Super Lube scoreboard says it's 34-26 Edgewood, 4:47 remaining. And Folkers will head to the charity stripe. Hey, our good friend Tim Haldeman is in the house. He is getting ready to officiate the varsity game tonight. My broadcasting mentor, longtime friend. Free throws up and good. First one for, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Richelieu Foods free throws here for Folkers. It's 35-26, and now another one to make it a double-digit lead. And there it is. Wow, just like that, another Edgewood run, and they lead it by 10. And there's a ball knocked loose, and it's going to go into the scorer's table. And which way is it going? The referees are, well, the one official has his hands in the air going, I'm not really sure. They had to do a little conference there, and actually, it's Beaver Dam. Yeah, Beaver Dam's going to keep possession with 4:37 remaining. But Beaver Dam now down by 10 on the Super Lube scoreboard, 36-26. Here's a drive and a foul. Boy, that was Semrau driving hard to the rack. He hit the deck, but he bounces back up, and so Landon Semrau will head to the charity stripe for Richelieu Foods free throws. And the first free throw is good for Semrau to make it a 9-point game. Hey, do we know, is Landon Semrau related to Dennis Semrau? Dennis Semrau works for our company down at ESPN Madison. He used to work for the Wisconsin State Journal. He's a legendary dean of high school sports in the Madison area and a good friend. I broadcast some games with him, so was Wade. Wade's broadcast with Dennis before. It's still 36-27, 9-point lead for Edgewood on the Super Lube scoreboard. 3 on the way, short, off the front of the rim, rebound for Streblo. Dennis is a good man. He works a lot of games with our pal Jesse Nelson down there at ESPN Madison. Wade, you and I only get to go down there when Jesse wants the night off. So that's, which happens once in a while. 4 minutes exactly left in the JV game. 36-27. Edgewood leading Beaver Dam on the Super Lube scoreboard. Semrau thought about a 3, not going to take it. Now he drives baseline, spins into a double team, puts the shot up. It's off the rim, no good. And the rebound, Folkers, and then Folkers, it was actually fighting to save the basketball because, boy, Streblo was in there trying to rip it away. And clock stop with 3:47 now remaining. And they're calling a foul here. It's the 4th on Streblo. So Folkers will step to the free throw line for Richelieu Foods free throws. A 1-and-1 here. Just getting personnel set. Van Pembroek checks back in. Streblo has to come out. So this is 1+1 here. Team fouls even at 8 apiece. Free throw is up and it's good. What a night for Folkers. I've got him for 23 points. And now 24. 38-27 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Edgewood by 11, 3:43 left. 29 seconds left in the JV2 game. Edgewood's up 46-36 in that contest. And here is Semrau. One hands it up in the lane, no good off the rim. And the rebound for Herring. Herring flips it ahead, and here is a shot, and no good, but a foul as, boy, hitting the deck hard, but being helped up is Hunter Dobrinsky. And Dobrinsky is at the line for more Richelieu Foods free throws. This is 2 this time, and the first one did not draw iron. He'll get another one and try and make the lead a 12-point game. And the second one, in and out, no good. Semrau has the defensive carom. And here comes Landon. Whips it out left side. Ball was tipped but saved in the corner. And that is Van Pembroek. And he gets by the defense, goes in for a layup. Nice move by Van Pembroek to make it 38-29. By the way, the JV2 game just went final, 46-36 in favor of Edgewood in that one. Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 30 seconds on dailydodge.com.
Servicing your vehicle today can be very challenging. Whether you need brake repair, tire repair, or a tune-up, when you bring your vehicle to Lidke Motors, your vehicle is taken care of by factory-trained technicians dedicated to complete customer satisfaction. We strive to get your vehicle maintenance and repairs done right the first time. Visit us at lidkemotors.com to get information about our high-tech collision repair center, order parts, or get a quick quote. And at a certified dealer, you get reliable service by highly trained technicians you can trust. Lidke Motors is located at 701 Park Avenue, Beaver Dam.
All right, with 3:09 remaining in this JV game, it is 38-29. Edgewood on top of Beaver Dam, and a long pass in. And there's a layup on the left side, good for Mark Herring. They throw it the length of the court. Herring scores. 40-29. Edgewood on the Super Loop scoreboard. Now another turnover, and Herring back the other way, and he's blocked out of bounds from behind by Semrau. Are they going to, as the ball was off the curtain, but oh my goodness. They did call the foul on Semrau. That's his fourth, and it's also double bonus time for Edgewood. So 2 the rest of the way. And Richelieu Foods free throws here for Herring, and the first of 2 is good. 41-29. Beaver Dam trailing Edgewood. And one more with 2:55 to go. Next one in and out, no good. Rebound for Caleb Schmuel. And a pass was tipped, and nope, we're going the other way. Turnover. Boy, again, just active hands, very scrappy, aggressive defense by the Edgewood Crusaders. They are very scrappy, very aggressive. They're physical. And I think, like I said, I think we're going to see more of this in the varsity game. And Beaver, this game was tied, though, not too long ago. We were tied at 26 apiece, but now Edgewood in command here, 2:27 to go. From the corner, 3 balls, no good for Herring. Cabrera was going for the rebound, and it's out of bounds, and he could not corral it cleanly. So Crusaders will keep possession. Again, the JV2 game went final a few moments ago. Edgewood with a 10-point win there, 46-36. Garcia just hands it off. Herring flips one up, off the rim, no. Rebound is loose, out to Hansen, it's tipped. He'll pop a shot, that's no good. And on the rebound, we've got a whistle and a foul. Cabrera grabbed it. 41-29 Edgewood on the Super Lube scoreboard. Again, feel free to send me an email tonight. sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Okay, so I was wrong. Not Sauk Prairie. The Crusaders, they practice at Camp Gray in Reedsburg is where they go. Camp Gray in Reedsburg. Thanks to Bob and Barb Cooney for clarifying that for me. First free throw, the Richelieu Foods free throw is no good, and the rebound for Folkers. That was a 1-and-1. Every day they have to go up to Reedsburg. Hats off to these kids, these coaches for hanging in there. Folkers off-balance shot. That's no good. Rebound tipped to Van Pembroke. A minute 57 to go. 41-29, and Van Pembroke lost it. And back the other way. This is Folkers. He lets traffic catch up now. And he'll just flip it back to Hansen. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send me an email. I'll give you a shout-out on the broadcast tonight. Tell me where you're from. Oh, your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And we'll keep it here because I want to get to a few more emails that have come in. And let's see here. We've got one from George Hansen. Awesome to be watching my nephew Ben Hansen from Boston. And they love that Wisconsin schools have found a way to keep the prep sports going. Boy, isn't that the truth? We are so fortunate that we're able to have these games going on. Let's see here. Steve Cool sent me an email. He said he lost the stream. Oh, wait. No, he sent a second email. Says, all good now. Come on, Steve. We want stay with us now. Hang in there, buddy. Our stream's pretty good. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. We'll have more emails throughout the broadcast as we go into the varsity game tonight. We're here all evening, folks. Don't forget to tip your waitress, all right? Minute 32 to go. At the Bayside, right. Those are the Bayside. Don't forget to tip. And here is a drive for Hansen. We're talking about him a moment ago. And Ben Hansen lays it up and in. 43-29, Edgewood on the Super Lube scoreboard. Minute 16 to go. 3 in the corner, and that's high off the rim. No good for Schmuel, and the rebound pulled down by Dobrinsky. 70 seconds remaining. This is Hansen on the sideline in front of his own bench. Drives, floats one up, and he scores. Hansen makes it 45-29 Edgewood, and we're down to 55 seconds remaining. So the Crusaders are going to stay unbeaten on the JV season. They're going to go to 4-0. Beaver Dam going to drop to 4-2. But this was a battle, but boy, Edgewood pulled away at the end. And here is a fadeaway jumper on the baseline, no good for Schmuel. Rebound was going out of bounds and was swatted back in by Herring. And now a whistle and a foul as Nedelkov took a return feed from Folkers. 29 seconds left. Stay around for part 2 of our doubleheader on the dailydodge.com video stream. Richelieu Foods free throws here. And the first one is good for Nedelkov. 46-29 in favor of the Crusaders on your Super Lube scoreboard. Lake Hick has just checked in for head coach Peter Cooney. Second one, good. 47-29, Edgewood leads on the Super Lube scoreboard with 29 seconds remaining. So we close this one out. Sam Finnegan checked in a moment ago for Edgewood. Free throw line jumper, Van Pembroke missed it. And the rebound for Hick. And now we'll flip it ahead to Sheehan, and he'll bring it ahead now with 12 seconds remaining. And he's just going to dribble it out as we're down to 7 seconds. So impressive victory here for Edgewood. This was tied midway through the second half, but they close it out in a big way. Final score in the JV game, Edgewood 47 and Beaver Dam 29. So our JV game now in the books. We're going to take a 4-minute break. We're back to wrap the JV game up and get you ready for the start of the varsity game in 4 minutes here on dailydodge.com.
It's back! Employee Pricing Plus on nearly all of our models during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and these deals would even put Scrooge in a festive mood. Brand new Jeep Renegade starting at $20,675. Four-wheel drive Compasses, $24,389. Four-wheel drive Cherokees, $24,861, and Dodge Journeys at $22,840. Happy and safe holidays to your family from our family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
We love a good deal, especially bundles. Buy one, get one free. 25% off a set. Buy dinner, get a free dessert. Did you know one of the best deals in insurance comes from a bundle? Ask about the ultimate bundle at Richards Insurance. First, they'll shop around multiple insurance companies for the best policy at the best price for your auto. Then, they'll do the same for your homeowner's or renter's policy. Then, they'll give you an additional discount for bundling them. Sounds like a good deal to me. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. Also offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full service counseling with no obligation. Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615. That's 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Your family depends on you. That's why you work hard to make sure they have everything they need. With life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company, you'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most. Now's the time to plan ahead. Let's talk about protecting your loved one's financial future and finding the peace of mind you and your loved ones deserve. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly. For details, contact Kathleen Lappin, agent at Kathy Lappin Agency, LLC. Call 920-887-7286 or stop by 1748 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam today.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care, Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
The Bayside Supper Club will be open Christmas Day from 10 till 3:30 for in-person and takeout dining. Bayside will also be open normal hours on Saturday, December 26th, along with Sunday, December 27th for brunch. As always, check out the Bayside Facebook page for updated specials. Make your reservations now for Christmas dine-in or takeout at the Bayside Supper Club, Highway G in Beaver Dam, 887-0505.
To those who love the grind, run with us on a John Deere Gator UV. Because your daily routine may change, but the land stays the same. There's still ground to cover and a herd to keep in line. Out here, the work never stops. So keep going on a Gator UV with the power to forge ahead. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere Gator for more.
Visit your local John Deere dealer, Ballweg Implement in Waupun on Highway 68 West and Beaver Dam on North Spring Street. And always online at ballweg.biz.
And back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse, Mike Tronson with you on the dailydodge.com video stream. Final score tonight in our JV basketball game. Edgewood defeats Beaver Dam by the score of 47-29. Crusaders now go to 4-0 on the JV season. The Beaver Dam JV team drops to 4-2. Let's give you the final scoring from this ball game. And leading the way for Edgewood and leading all scorers in the game, Mason Folkers. He had a monster night, 24 points for Folkers, including not one, not two, but three three-point baskets. He was big. In fact, he was the only player in double figures tonight on either side. But it was a big 24 points for Folkers. 9 points for Ben Hansen. He just missed double digits. He had a three-point basket along the way. Let's see, I've got Mark Herring for 5. Donovan Nedelkoff with 4. 3 points for Klistinski. Sam Klistinski had 3 all in the first half. And 2 points for Matt Garcia coming in the second half. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, they were led in this one by Caden Jimenez. He had 7 points, most of that damage coming in the second half. Quentin Cabrera had a pair of threes. He finished with 6. 5 points for Landon Semrau. 4 points each for Riley Van Pembroek and Caleb Schmuel. And Colin Streblow had a 3 in the first half. He finished the half with 3. 47-29 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Your final in the JV game. Final score in the JV2 game. Edgewood beat Beaver Dam 46-36. And our presenting video sponsors tonight are Columbus Family Dental, Northwoods Commercial Properties, locally owned and operated by Chad Abel and Jim Moreau, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's broadcast is also brought to you by your local insurance agent, Kathy Lappin with American Family Insurance, Pine Hills Trucking, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ballweg Implement, WDS Construction, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent, Surefire, Bayside Supper Club, Lidkey Motors, Richards Insurance, Super Lube, and Richelieu Foods. Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District would like to thank parents and families for their continued support. BDUSD staff are working hard to make the best of each and every opportunity they have to serve your children. The BD fam, better together. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we're back to talk about the varsity game in 3 minutes. A 3-minute break on dailydodge.com.
With new bulk storage facilities in Watertown, Burnett, and Friesland, Coal Oil and Propane is now bringing the heat to your homes during the cold winter times with propane and fuel oil. Serving customers in Beaver Dam and all surrounding areas, Coal Oil and Propane is a family-owned company celebrating 100 years of reliable professional delivery, competitive pricing, and excellent customer service. Check them out at coaloilandpropane.com.
Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly is proud to be a sponsor of Beaver Dam High School Sports. Be sure to stop in and pick up all of your baking and holiday needs. They have everything you need. A full-service deli, delicious bakery goods, fully stocked meat counter, fresh produce, and so much more. And don't forget, they offer grocery delivery when you use Instacart. Shop local and save. Let's go, Beaver Dam Beavers, from Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly on the beautiful east side of Beaver Dam.
If a new smile is what you're looking for, we have the answer for you. Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental, where we specialize in making people smile. We promise to take the time to get to know you so we can provide you with a custom plan to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Our experienced team looks forward to hearing from you soon. Call us today at 623-5559.
Come to Columbus Family Dental. The people here are nice, and I trust them.
Your family depends on you. That's why you work hard to make sure they have everything they need. With life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company, you'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most. Now's the time to plan ahead. Let's talk about protecting your loved one's financial future and finding the peace of mind you and your loved ones deserve. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly. For details, contact Kathleen Lappin, agent at Kathy Lappin Agency, LLC. Call 920-887-7286 or stop by 1748 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam today.
Servicing your vehicle today can be very challenging. Whether you need brake repair, tire repair, or a tune-up, when you bring your vehicle to Lidke Motors, your vehicle is taken care of by factory-trained technicians dedicated to complete customer satisfaction. We strive to get your vehicle maintenance and repairs done right the first time. Visit us at lidkemotors.com to get information about our high-tech collision repair center, order parts, or get a quick quote. And at a certified dealer, you get reliable service by highly trained technicians you can trust. Lidke Motors is located at 701 Park Avenue, Beaver Dam.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We wish all Beaver Dam athletes success this season. High school sports is a time-honored tradition in Beaver Dam, a tradition that McKinstry's is proud to support. At McKinstry's, community is family, which is why, since 1858, we've been honored to be part of your family's home. We hope that your pieces become family heirlooms. McKinstry's Home Furnishings, downtown Beaver Dam.
And welcome back inside the field house. Mike Tronson with you on dailydodge.com. Wade Bates and Ninja Justin Wilski are my videographers and engineers for tonight's broadcast, getting you ready for the start of the varsity game between Edgewood and Beaver Dam. And, of course, again, you're here tonight, folks, tuned in on our third annual Ugly Sweater Night. Third annual Ugly Sweater Night on dailydodge.com. I've already had a couple people tell me that they don't think this sweater is that ugly. Well, I said, it kind of works in a pinch, I guess. But happy holidays to all of you. This is our third annual dailydodge.com Ugly Sweater Night. And wherever you're tuned in tonight and whatever your plans are over the next couple of weeks over the holidays, I wish you well. I hope you're all safe and healthy and have a very, very happy holiday season. But anyways, getting ready for the varsity game. Beaver Dam at 5-0 on the season, and the Crusaders are 2-1. Edgewood has not played since last Friday when the Crusaders won at Baraboo 82-61. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam was in action on Tuesday night here at home, a 78-54 win over Waterloo. The Golden Beavers are scoring on average 70.8 points a ball game, allowing only 49.4. Edgewood scores 62 a game on average and allows only 49. Last season, Edgewood was 10-14 overall. Beaver Dam 11-13 overall. Now, the Badger North and the Badger South aren't sponsoring. They're not sanctioning conference seasons this year because of the COVID. But what we've got here basically is a Badger crossover game with Beaver Dam out of the north and Edgewood out of the south. A lot of talented players on both sides. We'll talk a little bit more about them. But right now, we're going to step aside for a quick 1-minute break. We're back in 1 minute, and then we'll hear some comments from head coach Tim Ladron of Beaver Dam right after this on dailydodge.com.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamp, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Are you looking for a career where you are appreciated and treated well for what you do? Pine Hills Trucking is currently hiring and they want you to become a part of their family. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, knows the entire team has contributed to the success of the business, and he's grateful for everyone he has worked with along the way. Now he wants to hear from you. Call 920-887-8337 to learn more. Your friends at Pine Hills Trucking wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Back inside the field house, Mike Tronson standing by once again with Tim Ladron. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Tim, great to see you. Guys coming in off a win over Waterloo the other night. And I wasn't here for that game, but I caught a little bit of it online. And it was, well, to use the old adage, it was the story of a man named Brady. What a game for Brady Helbing. He sparked you when you needed an offensive spark. And was that a career high for him?
Yeah, career high for Brady with 24, and he's had a couple good games here in a row now, and we always count on Brady to make good decisions, and he always plays good defense. He's a good rebounder for us despite his size. But the offensive thing has kind of been hit and miss for a while. He's certainly as good as we have offensively. It's always been kind of once he realizes just how good he can be. And, hopefully we've hit a nice little roll for him, and hopefully he can keep it up tonight for us.
You and I have talked before about how Brady really, over the last couple of years, has matured. And I think we can say that really about everybody in your core group. I'm talking about Ty and Alex and Nate and Evan. Yep. All of those guys really have, matured to the point where, in the past when you'd have a game like the other night against Waterloo, it could tend to get away from you. This year, even when you have stretches where you're not playing your best, you're finding ways to overcome it and still get the win.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. A lot of that will, when you don't score real well or things aren't going real well, you have to rely on the defensive side. We're certainly a lot better there than we have been in the past. I wasn't overly excited with our defense against Waterloo, but we turned them over 31 times. I mean, I think our press still needs to get a little bit better. But in the half court, I think we've been really good. And that's been a big factor. We've hit our defensive marks as far as being under 0.9 points per possession every game this year, which is something we hit maybe once or twice last year. So we've made some big strides there, but we know we need to keep getting better.
Well, certainly I don't want it to seem like it's all negative here because other than maybe a few struggles early in that game Tuesday, the overall body of work this year has been pretty good. And as a matter of fact, I was crunching some numbers. Right now, you're averaging, I think, around 70 points a game. That's 5 points higher per game than you averaged last year. And the noticeable difference, as you and I were talking off air, defense. You're allowing 16 fewer points a game. That makes a big difference.
It does. And I think in the offensive end, again, how we measure it is by points per possession. So we're about 1.12. Last year, we averaged about 1.01. So, and that's above our 1 point per possession goal. So we're in a pretty good spot there. I still don't think we're hitting on all cylinders, so I think we got more to go. I think on the offensive end, too, I think our ability to score inside the three-point line is a big factor. We're much, much better there. And so, we're not as reliant. While we still want to shoot the three, and we certainly have lots of green lights out there to let them rip, our ability to get to the basket has been a big factor for us on the offensive side.
Tonight you've got the Edgewood Crusaders coming into town. Give me your thoughts on this matchup.
They're athletic and really deep. They're going to play 12, 13 guys, and it's going to be a broadcaster's nightmare. You can see they're going to be flipping guys in and out of there. But really, they're kind of reliant on Jimenez and Rainier, 24 and 20 for them. Those guys kind of make them go. They're senior heavy. They've been around the block just like us. They're physically strong guards. And they got a really, really big kid inside. He's 6'7", just over 300 pounds. And when he's in the game, he's going to cause some issues for us. But, hopefully, of course, our goal is always to kind of try to get him off the floor by running up and down the floor. So this could be a good contest tonight. This is going to be a tough weekend. When you talk about tonight and then going up to Mosinee tomorrow, these are two really, really good basketball teams, and we're going to be tested.
And some comments there from Tim Ladrin. He's the head coach of Beaver Dam. And we're just a few moments away from the tip-off of the varsity game. Varsity boys basketball, part 2 of our doubleheader. It's Edgewood taking on Beaver Dam here in the field house. Let's give you the starting lineups for this varsity game. First, for the Edgewood Crusaders, who are 2-1 on the season, and they're coached by Chris Zwetler. And they'll start Ben Newton, a 6'2", 165-pound senior, along with Jackson Trudgeon, 6'1" junior at 170. Michael Rainier, 6'1", 180-pound senior. Sano Jimenez, 6'1", 185 and a senior. And rounding out the starting 5 for Edgewood is Ovu Nwanko, a 6'3" senior at 190. So again, Ben Newton, Jackson Trudgeon, Michael Rainier, Sano Jimenez, and Ovu Nwanko getting the start for the Crusaders. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, a familiar starting 5, the all-guard starting 5, Ty Bunkoski, 6 feet tall and a junior, along with Brady Helbing, a 5'10 junior, Alex Soto, 6'1 and a junior, Evan Sharkey, a 5'11 junior, and rounding out the starters for Beaver Dam is Nate Abel, the Michigan Tech recruit, 6'2" and a senior. So again, it's Bunkoski, Helbing, Soto, Sharkey, and Abel getting the start for Beaver Dam. And Golden Beavers in the home white jerseys and shorts tonight with the green numbers, the green and yellow trim. Edgewood in black jerseys and shorts with red numbers and red and yellow trim. We'll be underway here in just a moment. In the first half, Edgewood will go left to right across your video screen. Beaver Dam will move right to left. Again, send me an email on the broadcast tonight. I'll be happy to give you a shout out during the varsity game. Send me your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. You can send that email to sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. I've got an email here from Thomas Roth. He says, Tom and Sharon Roth are watching from Janesville tonight. Tom and Sharon, thank you very much for checking in. Do appreciate that. Hope you're doing well down in Janesville. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. We'll be happy to give you a shout out on the broadcast tonight. 18 minutes on the clock. And again, no jump ball during COVID, so Edgewood will inbound to start this game at midcourt opposite the scorer's table. And here we go, as Trudgeon will throw it in to Newton. And this game is underway. And Beaver Dam in man-to-man defense. And this is a pass around the horn to the left side. Newton, pass, and there's a shot up and in, count it, for Nwanko. And he's fouled, and so a nice post feed to Nwanko. He's got a chance for a three-point play. So he'll shoot one free throw, a Richelieu Foods free throw to try and complete the and one, and the free throw is in and out, no good. Rebound for Beaver Dam. Nwanko averages about 4 points a game. 2-0 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Edgewood has the early lead. Beaver Dam has the rock. And this is Bunkoski flipping it off to Helbing. Helbing had 24 points the other night, a career high in the win over Waterloo. Now Bunkoski again, working the left elbow, finds Helbing again. Brady up top on the dribble. And he drives left side, puts it up off the rim. It's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Jimenez. And Sano Jimenez had it knocked loose but saved it. And now throws it ahead. So the Crusaders back to work offensively. We're not quite 1 minute in to this first half of play of the varsity game. Edgewood trying to go for the sweep here tonight. They won both the JV and the JV2 games. Trying to go for a 3-game sweep tonight by taking the varsity 2, but a long way to go. We're just underway in this one. Nwanko up now to Jimenez, right side for Trudgeon. Trudgeon leaves it out in three-point land for Newton. Back to Trudgeon and back to Newton. They're just playing catch over there on the right side. There's a post feed intended for Nwanko, and it was grabbed by Soto, who was trying to save the possession, or save it to a teammate because he was falling out of bounds, tried to tiptoe the baseline and could not do it. So that's a break for Edgewood. We're a minute and 23 seconds into the contest, 2-0 in favor of the Crusaders on the Super Lube scoreboard. This is Newton, leaving it off now for Trudgeon. Entry feed, Nwanko has it in the left block, puts it up off the glass. No good, and they fight for the rebound. Nwanko got it. He hits the underside of the backboard on his putback. It's out of bounds, and Beaver Dam's going to get possession. Well, everything but the finish there for Ovu Nwanko. And Beaver Dam will inbound, but some full court pressure here by the Crusaders, who have the early 2-0 lead on your Super Lube scoreboard. Here's Nate Abel. Left side, Benkoski trying to go baseline, ran into traffic. Up to Soto, out to Helbing on a cross-court feed. He'll try the three. Off the rim, no, long carom. And it's going to be tracked down by Evan Sharkey. Now Sharkey off to the races. One hands it up. It's off the rim, no good. And a foul is going to be called here. The Beaver Dam foul a little while ago was on Soto. This is a foul on Edgewood, and it's called on Michael Rainier. So Richelieu Foods free throws here for Sharkey, and the first one is good. Evan Sharkey gets Beaver Dam on the board. 2-1, Edgewood. And the next one's on the way. That one is nothing but net for Sharkey. We are tied at 2 on the Super Lube scoreboard, and we are now about 2 minutes in to this contest. On the right side, Rainier up to Trudgeon, down low. Post feed intended for Nwanko. It's knocked out of bounds and actually double deflected, and that is going to be Beaver Dam basketball. Officials discussing it here. And did they change it up now? Yeah, they did. So Edgewood's going to keep possession here. Not going to go to Beaver Dam. And the inbounds pass up to the top of the key for Newton. Newton, right side, Trudgeon on the elbow. Back to Newton, round the horn, left side. Here's a long three on the way. It is off the rim, no good. And the rebound for Sharkey off the miss by Jimenez. Now Benkoski trying to triple. That is good from the right corner. Ty Benkoski from downtown Beaver Dam, 5-2. Golden Beavers lead it by 3 on the Super Lube scoreboard. We're 2.5 minutes into the varsity game. All knocked loose by Helbing, and it isn't over and back, they're saying now. I thought maybe Helbing had tipped it cleanly into the backcourt, but that's a turnover, and now officials discussing it again. And let's see if we're pointing the other way, and yep, they're going to change the call again. So I thought that was Edgewood because it looked like that the Beaver Dam defender had tipped it into the backcourt. And that wouldn't be an over and back if it's touched by Edgewood. So the officials, credit the officials for huddling and getting it correct. 15:20 to go first half. Sometimes you only hear about the officials when they make a mistake, but let's give them credit when they get things right. Here is Trudgeon up top. This is Rainier for three. It is off the back rim, no good. Helbing there on the right doorstep has the rebound. And throws it ahead. Now Nabel to Soto in the left corner. He'll try the three. It's no good. And that's a defensive rebound for the Crusaders. Back the other way is Newton. Gives it to Trudgeon, right corner. Return feed Newton. Round the horn, left side. Rainier spins. Defender down. That was Abel, and he banks it off the window. So it's now 5-4 in favor of Beaver Dam. A 1-point lead for the Golden Beavers on the Super Lube scoreboard. One-handed pass. Benkoski gives it to Brady Helbing. Back to Ty. Ty worked on there defensively by Newton. Now Sharkey sends it left side on the lob pass to Soto. Back to Ty, top of the bubble. Into the lane he goes. Underhanded shot with the right hand, and he scores. Nice job. And it is 7-4. Beaver Dam has a 3-point advantage now on the Super Lube scoreboard. 14:05 left to go first half. Nwanko traveled as he was being hassled down low on the left side. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. That's the email address. You can send me an email tonight. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. I'll give you a shout out on the broadcast. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Love to have you interact with us on the broadcast tonight. My name is Mike Tronson. Justin Wilski and Wade Bates, my videographers and engineers for this one tonight. We've got Beaver Dam boys hockey on the DailyDodge.com video stream tomorrow afternoon. Varsity boys hockey as Beaver Dam will host New Berlin at the Family Center. 3 o'clock face-off. And a shot no good from Sharkey in the left corner. Ball's out of bounds, going back the other way. So join us tomorrow for Beaver Dam boys hockey versus the New Berlin Ice Force. 3 o'clock face-off here on DailyDodge.com. We'll start our pregame show around 2:40. Busy day of sports tomorrow. Prep, college, pros, going to be a lot of fun. All right, still 7-4. Beaver Dam with a 3-point lead. 13:20 remaining in the first half. Here's a three, and that one is high off the rim, no good. Rebound is tracked down by Jimenez. Up to Trudgeon. Back now to Jimenez, and he goes cross-court to Newton. Trudgeon now, back to Newton, left of the circle. Trudgeon, he gives it to Rainier. They go right around the horn. Beaver Dam, sticky D here, and here is Sano Jimenez. Long cross-court feed. Rainier trying to go baseline. Defender fell down. He puts it up and scores. No call, but a bucket by Rainier to make it 7-6. 1 point lead now for Beaver Dam on the Super Lube scoreboard. This is Soto. Soto, he had 12 points the other night in the win against Waterloo, averaging double digits, but almost 11 points a game this season. Now Bunkoski, bounce pass, one-handed to Helbing, right in front of the Edgewood bench. He'll leave it off for Abel. Nate Abel, averaging 20.6 a game on the season. He'll try an NBA three. It's off the rim, no good. And the rebound for Charlie Clark, the 6'7 senior that had just checked on. Boy, he's not easy to miss out there. There's a three, no good from the left side. Rebound for Ben Newton. Yeah, a 6'7" frame. He's going to be easy to spot out there when he has the basketball or any other time. This is Helbing. Soto now finds Bunkoski, left wing side, back to Abel, top of the bubble, into the lane, through a double team, and he lost it on the whip. He got fouled and hit the deck. My goodness, trying to slice through that double team. And Nate Abel will step to the charity stripe for a pair of Richelieu Foods free throws. First one is good for Nate. Gets him into the scoring column in this one. And now we got subs coming in. Let's see, in for Beaver Dam, Braxton Davis, 6'4 senior. Also Marshall Cool, 6'1" junior out there. Will Klipstein, 6'3" senior. Checked in for Coach Chris Zwetler and the Crusaders. I think he had a younger sister who was on the Edgewood girls team. Second free throw good. 9-6. So it's a one-possession game. Yeah, the Edgewood girls were here for JV and varsity games on Monday night. We had those broadcast right here on the DailyDodge.com video stream. And now tonight, the boys' turn. 9-6. Here's a shot on the way, a three-pointer. It's no good for Al Dang. He had just checked in a moment ago. 6'2" sophomore. And his sister Balaki was here the other night when the girls were in town. Baseline drive, and hitting the underside of the rim was Abel, and Dang has the rebound. He's back the other way, flips it out left side. Now a baseline drive. Here's a shot up, no good, but a foul as Rainier took it strong to the hole on the left baseline. And he gets fouled and will head to the charity stripe for Richelieu Foods free throws. That was a foul on Braxton Davis, his first, and team fouls now even up at 2 apiece. And the first free throw's up, and it is good for Rainier. He averages just under 10 points a game. Now, again, Edgewood, this is only their 4th game of the year, but you kind of get an idea, even though it's a small sample size. Second one is good. Rainier, I've got him for 6 now. I'll double-check the scoring against the book at halftime and at the end of the game, but 9-8. So Beaver Dam has a 1-point lead and possession on the Super Lube scoreboard. 10:53 and counting left until intermission. Abel. Off a screen. Step back three. No good. Missed it short. And that rebound for Jimenez as he lets traffic go by. Thought about a three, didn't take it. Pass to the corner. Now a baseline drive. Here is a layup. It is good for Klipstein. So Will Klipstein making it 10-9 in favor of Edgewood on the Super Lube scoreboard. Now a whistle. And who's the referee pointing at here? I think he's pointing at Klipstein. (10-9). The foul was actually called on Clay Krantz, a 6'2 junior that had checked in just a moment ago. So I beg your pardon on that one. We got it right now. But Edgewood has the 1-point lead, 10-9 on the Super Loop scoreboard. There's a three. Oh, line drive three is good for Braxton Davis. How about the big fella hitting the trifecta? 12-10, so Beaver Dam back in front by a deuce. Clock running with exactly 10 minutes to go first half on the Super Lube scoreboard. And a bounce pass taken by Jimenez. Sano Jimenez sends it out high on the left. Now back to the sideline. Dang will pass into the block. And there's a little shot up off the rim. No good for Clark. And here come the Golden Beavers. And now we got a whistle and a foul to boot. Let's check this one out here with 9:38 left in the half. That one's called on Jimenez. That's his first and the team's fourth. On behalf of the BD fam, a special shout out to all medical professionals, first responders, and school nurses watching this broadcast. Without you, BD fam wouldn't be able to offer the wonderful opportunities they are during these challenging times. 9.5 minutes left until intermission. 12-10. And there is a pass to the corner, sent up to Davis near the top of the silo. Back to Bunkoski on the right elbow, into the lane, kicks it out. Davis, he'll try another three. That is off the rim, no good. And the defensive board for Klipstein, he traveled. Beaver Dam's going to get it back. Chris Zwetler, not real happy with that, but Beaver Dam's going to get it back after the travel. And inbounding is Soto, and a lob pass in taken by Bunkoski up high on the right. He'll drive right side, goes in high up the glass. No, an offensive foul. Offensive foul. And credit Al Dang for getting in there and establishing position. He took the charge. Bunkoski picks up his first and the team's third. So the Crusaders will get the ball back. And right now, it's a 2-point game in favor of Beaver Dam. Here's Dang. Sending it now to Caden Thomas, 6'1 junior. He just came on a little while ago. Again, Tim Ladrin talked about how Chris Wetler was going to play a lot of bodies tonight, and so far, a lot of players out there. They're going fairly deep on this Edgewood bench. This is Krantz. And now a drive, and underneath the basket, falling out of bounds was Thomas. Kicks it out. Dang for three. Missed the shot. And the rebound caromed right to Davis. 8:27 to go first half. Pass to the left corner. Here's a three ball. It is high off the rim. No good for Marshall Cool, but an offensive board. And Davis goes in for the layup. He's got 5. Braxton with 5 points. 14-10. On the Super Lube scoreboard, 4-point Golden Beaver lead over the Crusaders as we approach the 8-minute mark and counting of the first half. Here's Dang between the rings. Right side, gives it to Thomas. Caden Thomas back around the horn, left side. Now Krantz, into the lane he goes. Double team there, kicks it to Dang right of the circle. Up now to Krantz. Pass cross court, tip by Abel. Out of bounds and off of Edgewood as Abel ends up seated on top of the scorer's table, but Beaver Dam's going to get it. Nice hustle by Nate Abel. And now subs for both sides, it would appear. 7:42 remaining in the first half of play here at the BDHS Fieldhouse. Got some emails coming in here. We've got Avery Trudgeon, a 6th grader from Madison, watching her brother Jackson play and cheering on Edgewood. So, Avery, thank you very much for that email. See what else we got here. Got more coming in. There's a nice give and go. And Soto off the assist from Braxton Davis scores 16-10 in favor of the Golden Beavers on your Super Lube scoreboard. The Rechecks are watching the broadcast tonight, rooting for Beaver Dam, especially Brady Helbing. He says they say take the open shot! Exclamation point. So Jody and Brett, thank you very much, and they will want to thank us for giving them something worthwhile to watch. It means a lot. Thank you so much for the email. Do appreciate that. Sports@dailydodge.com. There's a reverse layup. Count it for big number 40, Caden Thomas, the 6'1 junior. So Thomas scores 16-12. So it cuts into the Beaver Dam lead. It's down to 4. And Beaver Dam just turned it over with 6:40 left in the first half. Let's see, got an email here from Evelyn Rainier. Grandma, uncle, and nieces are all watching Michael play for Edgewood. They say thanks for the live feed. You are very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Again, send us an email, sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. We'll get you on the broadcast tonight. We're going to be here for a while. 16-12, tight ball game. 6:20 and counting left until halftime. And right now, this is Michael Rainier. We were just talking about his family a moment ago. They go to the left corner. Three's in the way. Oh, and it's good. A 3-ball for Sano Jimenez. That's his first bucket. Timeout. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 30 seconds, dailydodge.com.
It's back! Employee Pricing Plus on nearly all of our models during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and these deals would even put Scrooge in a festive mood. Brand new Jeep Renegade starting at $20,675. Four-wheel drive Compasses, $24,389. Four-wheel drive Cherokees, $24,861, and Dodge Journeys at $22,840. Happy and safe holidays to your family from our family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Got an email here from Tim Ladrin's wife, Tricia, checking in, says, enjoying the game at home. Thanks for all the great work you gentlemen are doing, and you are very welcome. You are very welcome. Also, thanks, she says, to the sponsors helping us get this wonderful production, and that's the truth. Thank you very much to our partners who make these broadcasts possible. Tricia says, here's to a safe and happy holidays. Hope to see you in 2021. Here's a shot by Nate Abel off the timeout. Abel scores 18-15 in favor of Beaver Dam. A one-possession game. Golden Beavers lead it by 3 on the Super Lube scoreboard. And we're just over 5.5 minutes away from halftime. Glad you're with us tonight on the dailydodge.com video stream. Tonight, boys basketball. Tomorrow afternoon, boys hockey. Beaver Dam boys hockey hosting the New Berlin Ice Force at 3 o'clock, 2:40 pregame here on Daily Dodge. I'll have the play-by-play. We go across the street to the Family Center for that one. This is Newton at the top of the bubble to Trudgeon. They go left side now for Jimenez. Now step back 3, Jimenez. Oh, and he drains it. Step back 3, Sano Jimenez. That's his second 3-ball. We are tied at 18 on the Super Lube scoreboard. 4:54 and counting left until halftime. Abel and traveled before he went in, so wipe off the basket. Edgewood's going to get it back, but we are knotted at 18 apiece. And we talked about it in the JV game, but here we are. Oh, there's a turnover. That's a break for Beaver Dam. Edgewood throws it into the Golden Beaver bench, but, you know, we had a fairly lower scoring JV game. We said we probably were going to see more of that in the varsity game, and so far that has held true, as we have only 36 combined points. I mean, these teams average a lot. Edgewood's been scoring 62 points a game. Beaver Dam averages 70 a game. I don't know that we're going to get to those totals tonight. 4:25 and counting left in this one. Abel, touch pass, Helbing on the baseline. Helbing traveled. And now it's going to be Charlie Clark checking back in for Edgewood. 4:19 remaining in the half. And so far, we've solved absolutely nothing. We're tied at 18. And here's Edgewood trying to untie the game. Pass into the post. There is Clark. Clark, triple team, kicks it out. Trudgeon, right side. Here's a 3-ball. In and out, no good for Rainier. Offensive board. Clark put back. Count that one. Charlie Clark got the offensive rebound and a little putback. 20-18 as the Crusaders have a 2-point lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. 3 for Sharkey. That's off the rim, no good. Karam out to Newton. Just inside the free throw line. He'll bring it the other way. Newton gives it to Jimenez. Between the rings. Now he sends it back to Newton. Back to Jimenez. They're just playing catch out there. Pass down low. Clark catches it. Triple teamed again. Kicks it out on the bounce pass. Dug out by Newton. Cross-court feed. There's Trudgeon with it. Back to the left side. Here's a baseline drive. Defender fell down. Shot is up. Shot is in from the baseline. Count that one for Rainier. I've got him for 8 points. 22-18. 4-point Edgewood lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. 3:08 left in the first half. That Edgewood bench, they're very animated. Those players over there standing and clapping all night long, cheering on their teammates. Abel, shot from the free throw line is no good. In and out. Rebound for Jimenez. Timeout Edgewood, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're back in 30 seconds on dailydodge.com.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We wish all Beaver Dam athletes success this season. High school sports is a time-honored tradition in Beaver Dam, a tradition that McKinstry's is proud to support. At McKinstry's, community is family, which is why, since 1858, we've been honored to be part of your family's home. We hope that your pieces become family heirlooms. McKinstry's Home Furnishings, downtown Beaver Dam.
We got some more emails coming in here. We got an email from Amy Collum, cheering on our Edgewood senior Elliott Collum. Go get him. That's from Mom and Sister Georgia. Thank you very much for that email from Amy and Georgia. Let's see, what do we have here? Another email. This is from Jane Clark, cheering for Charlie Clark and the rest of the EHS varsity team. She says, thank you for the great play-by-play. You are very welcome. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate your email. And we've got Grandma and Aunt Lynn are enjoying watching Will Klipstein play. They say, thanks for the live stream. You are very, very welcome. Again, emails to sports@dailydodge.com. Oh, 3 from the right side. That is Rainier. And it's 25-18. A 7-0 run here for Edgewood after the game was tied at 18. And they now are in front by 7 on the Super Lube scoreboard. 2:23 to go in the half. This is Bunkowski. In the lane, kicks it back to Soto. One-handed pass. Helbing to Davis in the corner. Sends it up top. And sent right back by Bunkowski to Helbing in the corner. Now to Ty, left side. Double team. Sends it to the corner. Soto, he's going to try a baseline drive. Soto sidesteps the defender, and he got fouled. Blocking foul here on Edgewood. Stops the clock with 2:02 remaining in this first half. Foul was on Nwanko. His first and the team's 5th. And it's a pair of Richelieu Foods free throws for Alex Soto. And the first one is good to make it a 6-point game. Second one is good. So Soto gets them both. 25-20. So Beaver Dam within 5 on your Super Lube scoreboard. Just under 2 minutes left until they blow the horn. And this is Jimenez, top of the bubble. Right side pass to the corner. Rainier sends it up to Newton. That was almost an over and back. He saved it. Now a pass down low. There's Jimenez. And Jimenez one-hands it up and scores again. I've got him for 8. He had 21 points the other night, last Friday night, I should say, in the win at Baraboo, averaging 17 a game this year. There's a drive, and Abel goes in for an uncontested layup. 27-22, so back and forth we go. 5-point game in favor of Edgewood on the Super Lube scoreboard. 1:16 and counting left in the half. And we've got a whistle. Let's see what we've got here. There was a foul called on Beaver Dam. I just want to see who this is going on. And they called it on Marshall Cool. His first, the team's fourth. Rainier will throw it in. Baseline on our right. Clark takes it. They go up to Trudgeon. Back to Rainier. Now to Trudgeon again. Trudgeon, long lob to the left side. Jimenez there. He'll try a three. It's off the rim. No good. Helbing clearing the glass, and he'll bring it ahead. 60 seconds remaining first half on the Super Lube scoreboard. 5-point game. Edgewood with the lead. Beaver Dam with the rock. And this is Nate Abel. Off a screen. He drives. And they're calling Beaver Dam for an illegal screen. 45.8 seconds remaining until intermission. And the Crusaders are going to inbound here right in front of their own bench. That is Jimenez getting it in. One of the officials, Tim Haldeman, just told the Edgewood bench they had to sit down. They've been standing and clapping most of the night, but told them they had to sit down. There's a shot is up off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound for the Golden Beavers, 22 seconds left. They can still clap. I guess they just can't be standing. But, hey, you got to like the way they're supporting their team. They're actively involved in this one. 10 seconds left in the half. Beaver Dam down 5. They can take the last shot. Abel stumbling, almost lost it, out to Helbing. 5 seconds. Helbing floats one up, scores. Helbing scores. That's his first bucket, 27-24, and the horn sounds. That is the end of the first half of play here on the Fieldhouse. Halftime of our varsity game, and on the Super Lube scoreboard, it's Edgewood 27 and Beaver Dam 24. Stay with us. Our halftime report comes up in 4 minutes. We'll take a 4-minute break, and we're back right after this on DailyDodge.com.
Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam is a leading private label food manufacturer, stocking your freezer with delicious pizzas all year long. Richelieu Foods is now hiring for full-time, part-time, and temporary manufacturing positions, and they offer a safe and clean working environment. Become part of the family at Richelieu Foods. Call them today at 920-887-1794. Your friends at Richelieu Foods would like to wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Super Lube Oil Change Shop and Super Splash Car Wash Center is located at 1512 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, and they have over 27 years of experience. Super Lube is open 7 days a week with no appointment required. You're in and out in about 30 minutes. Stay in your vehicle for contact-free service and receive a free car wash with an oil change. Visit their website at superlube.com for coupons and discounts. Super Lube is locally owned and operated by a veteran, and veterans always receive a 10% discount.
Beaver Dam-based WDS Construction offers commercial, general contractor, and pre-construction services in the cold storage, educational, food, industrial, hospitality, medical, and retail markets. Across the nation, WDS provides a better construction experience from groundbreaking to grand opening. And here in its home state, WDS wishes the Beaver Dam Beavers a safe and successful season.
It's back! Employee Pricing Plus on nearly all of our models during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and these deals would even put Scrooge in a festive mood. Brand new Jeep Renegade starting at $20,675. Four-wheel drive Compasses, $24,389. Four-wheel drive Cherokees, $24,861, and Dodge Journeys at $22,840. Happy and safe holidays to your family from our family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
What a great Christmas! Less jets flying around, families staying warm at home, and festive cheer the world over. Who's left on the list? De Silva, Kahn, Muller, and Norberg. Norberg, every year I ask them if they would like a new Lennox comfort system from Surefire, and every year they decline and leave lutefisk instead of cookies. Martin, it's your turn to deliver this year.
No way, fat man. You call Surefire and tell them to fix their heater. Then I'll head down their chimney.
Well, they don't have a chimney, but they do have an effluent line.
Very funny, big guy. Just call Surefire and order a Lennox for them already.
Happy holidays from your friends at Surefire. Act before the end of 2020, and you could have a top-of-the-line Lennox home comfort system installed for as little as $116 per month. Call Surefire today or visit us online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive quotes from all the best carriers. The folks at Richards Insurance literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. Also offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full service counseling with no obligation. Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615. That's 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Once again, tonight's broadcast here on DailyDodge.com brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, Northwoods Commercial Properties, locally owned and operated by Chad Abel and Jim Moreau, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by your local insurance agent, Kathy Lappin with American Family Insurance, Pine Hills Trucking, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ballweg Implement, WDS Construction, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent, Surefire, Bayside Supper Club, Lidkey Motors, Richards Insurance, Super Lube, and Richelieu Foods. Well, Beaver Dam High School, Pace Setter Advanced Placement Performance, thriving school-to-work apprenticeship programs, a rich tradition in the music and the arts. Beaver Dam High School, a multi-year top-ranked high school by U.S. News and World Reports. The hardware your Golden Beavers earn on the court starts with the hard work in the classroom. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students, empowering futures. Mike Tronson back on the DailyDodge.com video stream. Halftime of the varsity game, the Beaver Dam boys trailing Edgewood 27-24 on the Super Lube scoreboard. It's our third annual Ugly Sweater Night here on DailyDodge.com. We started this 3 years ago. My partner, Kirk Call, and I started this a couple of years ago. Benny Beaver joined us last year with an ugly sweater. Unfortunately, Benjamin and Kirk are not able to be with us tonight. So I decided I'm going to carry on the tradition. So I hope, folks, that even if you don't care for the sweater, I hope you have a wonderful, safe holiday season. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy during these difficult times. We can't wait to see you back in here in the gym real soon. As a matter of fact, speaking of that, I've got a message here. I mentioned this earlier, and I'm going to read it again. This is a message from the Beaver Dam High School. It says, beginning January 11th, a limited group of spectators will be allowed to attend events at Beaver Dam High School. All Beaver Dam High School winter student athletes and their families should expect email communication prior to the holiday break regarding attendance parameters and procedures. 2 adult spectators per participating student athlete and coach will be allowed into the field house to watch the events live and in person. Or they'll allow in an adult with a minor child from the same household as well. Tickets will be distributed directly to the student athletes during the week of January 4th. If you have any questions, after reading the email communication next week, you can reach out to Athletic Director Melissa Gehring. they look forward to having some of the BD fam back in the stands. Boy, won't that be great when that occurs. That'll be great. I just found out from Wade Bates that the Beaver Dam girls basketball team leading Oostburg late in the first half. I think it was a low-scoring game, 14-13. Here, 27-24 Edgewood. Let's give you the first half scoring summary for Edgewood. They were paced by Michael Rainier. He had 11 points, including a three-point basket. Sano Jimenez with 8 points, including 2 from downtown. 2 points apiece for Will Klipstein, Ovu Nwanko, and Caden Thomas, also Charlie Clark with 2. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, they were paced by Nate Abel with 6. Ty Benkoski had 5, including 1 from downtown. Braxton Davis with 5, including 1 from downtown. Alex Soto good for 4. 2 points apiece for Brady Helbing and Evan Sharkey. Let's take a 1-minute break. Take a 1-minute break. Back for the second half right after this on DailyDodge.com.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
The Bayside Supper Club will be open Christmas Day from 10 till 3:30 for in-person and takeout dining. Bayside will also be open normal hours on Saturday, December 26th, along with Sunday, December 27th for brunch. As always, check out the Bayside Facebook page for updated specials. Make your reservations now for Christmas dine-in or takeout at the Bayside Supper Club, Highway G in Beaver Dam, 887-0505.
Got a couple of emails here to mention. I got an email from Nate Soto. Nate says, great game through the first half. The Wheatskis and the Sotos are watching the game. They're cheering on Alex. Win the second half, BD. That's a shout out from Nate Soto. Nate, thank you very much. Appreciate that email tonight. Got another one here from Leah. And let's see, Leah, this is Leah saying, watching our godson and nephew Sano Jimenez play for Edgewood. Keep sinking those threes, Sano. Leah, thank you very much. She also says thanks so much to Daily Dodge for the live stream. That's from Aunt Leah, Uncle Jason, and cousins Ellery and Elise. So thank you very much to all of you. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday evening. Thanks for your very nice email, and hope you're enjoying this broadcast. Sounds like you are, and that's we're glad to hear that because we know that you'd rather be here, but we hope we're a lifeline for you. And hey, the boss at the station, Ryan Gable, sent an email. Says, "Great job, boys. Looks and sounds great." Ryan, thank you. It's always nice to hear from you, boss, and hope you're having a good Friday night, Ryan, and hope you're staying safe and healthy. Again, you can send an email to me. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. I'll be happy to give you a shout-out on the broadcast during the second half. The email is sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. And we start the second half. Beaver Dam will go left to right in the second half. Golden Beavers inbound to start the half off the alternating arrow. And here we go. One possession game through the first 18 minutes. 27-24 Edgewood on the Super Lube scoreboard. But a long way to go until this one is decided. Here's Nate Abel. Nice behind the back pass to Sharkey in the corner. Return feed, Abel. Now to Sharkey for three. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped out, and it's going to be tracked down by Sharkey. Gives it now to Bunkoski. Slicing through traffic on the left side. He got fouled. Nice aggressive move by Ty. And for being aggressive, Ty Bunkoski is rewarded with an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line for a pair of Richelieu Foods free throws. First foul of the half on Edgewood. It's called on Newton, his first. And the first free throw is up, and it is good for Bunkoski. That's now 6 points in the game for Ty. Beaver Dam, no matter what happens here tonight, as the second free throw is up, and it's good. 27-26. Edgewood leads by 1. But Beaver Dam has a very quick turnaround because tomorrow afternoon, the Golden Beavers have a game at Mosinee at 3:30 in the afternoon. So no matter what happens here, they won't have much time to mull it over before they go right back on the road tomorrow at Mosinee. Looks like Edgewood also with a quick turnaround. Tomorrow afternoon, they play at Darlington, from what I'm seeing. And then Monday night, they have a game at Janesville Parker. And, talk about quick turnarounds. Both these teams are going to experience that. Beaver Dam has a game on Tuesday at Sauk Prairie. So a bunch of games here for both these squads prior to the Christmas break. Right now, a 1-point contest here. This is Trudgeon. Lob pass to the right side taken by Jimenez. And he pushes it back to Newton, over to Trudgeon. Thought about a shot. Not going to take it, though. Very patient offense here by the Crusaders, who lead it by 1. And now Sano Jimenez will drive up towards the timeline and try and reset. They go around the horn to the right side. Here's a baseline move. Trudgeon missed, hit the underside of the rim. He went down. Rebound was grabbed by Helbing. Helbing now flips it to Soto. Sidesteps the defender, goes in right side. Shot is up over the rim. He got his own rebound. Put back is good for Soto. Alex Soto with 6 points in the game, 28-27, as the seesaw goes in favor of the Golden Beavers on the Super Lube scoreboard. 1 point Beaver Dam lead, 15:42 and counting left in the contest. I wouldn't go anywhere, folks. This game has been tight pretty much all the way, and this promises to probably go right down to the wire tonight. And this is a bad pass as the player was falling out of bounds, Jimenez, and Helbing intercepts. Sharkey flips it to the left corner. There's Abel. Step back three. Nate, and it's a little bit short, and the rebound for Jimenez. He gives it to Newton. Quick pass, left corner. They work it into the block. And look out, we've got a traveling violation called on Nwanko, who was double-teamed in the post. And that's just good defense there down low by Beaver Dam to force the turnover. And we're not quite 3 minutes into the second half, a 1-point game. Beaver Dam has the lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. Golden Beavers also have possession. Sharkey flips it to Abel, left baseline. And did he step on the end line? He did. So that turnover will give it back to the Crusaders. Mike Tronson with you tonight on the DailyDodge.com video stream. And a collision as they threw the inbounds pass three-quarter court. And a couple of bodies hitting the deck, and they blow the whistle. And let's see here. Foul. I'm trying to see who they're getting this one on. It's going to go on Edgewood. They were trying to go for the Hail Mary or the home run play, whatever you want to call it there. And the foul was called on Newton, his second, team second. Again, boys hockey on the DailyDodge.com video stream tomorrow afternoon. Beaver Dam boys hockey hosting New Berlin at 3 o'clock. That's the start of the varsity game. We'll have it for you. Our pregame show here on Daily Dodge starting at about 2:40 tomorrow afternoon. Looking forward to that one right across the street at the Family Center. Don't have to go very far for that one. And a three for Soto. Bullseye! That's a big three for Alex. 31-27. As it is now a 4-point Beaver Dam advantage as we approach the 14-minute mark and counting of the second half. And Trudgeon and to Nwanko, who is fouled as he tried to go up with it. Well, a lot of physical play continuing here on both sides. We talked about it and saw that in the JV game tonight, seeing more of it here in the varsity. And it's been a fun night, though. Foul was on Sharkey, by the way. First free throw is in and out, no good for Nwanko. Ovu Nwanko will get another one. These are Richelieu Foods free throws. And the second one, a little bit short. Offensive rebound, though. Put back. Rainier off the glass. He scores. Michael Rainier got 13 points in the game now. 31-29. Edgewood within 2 on the Super Lube scoreboard. 13:55 remaining in regulation. Here's a behind-the-back dribble. Helbing through traffic, puts it up and scores! What a move! Brady Helbing. Little behind-the-back dribble, then sliced through the defense like a hot knife through butter, and it's 33-29. Beaver Dam back in front by 4 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Here is Trudgeon. Oh, the C's parted, and he missed the shot, but an offensive rebound and a putback for Nwankwo. Here's a deep 3. It is in and out, no good for Bunkoski. And the rebound for the Crusaders. Boy, they work it up the court in a hurry, don't they? And here's a pass to a cutting Nwankwo, and he got tripped. Blocking foul is going to be called. And he's okay as he gets back up. Check the foul here, but I think Soto? Yeah, Soto's going to get it here. That's his second. Team fouls are even at 2 apiece. Braxton Davis checking back in as Alex Soto will head to the bench. Bounce pass in. Left block. There's Nwankwo. He's tied up. That's Sharkey. Great hands by Sharkey to get in there, force the tie up. The arrow is pointing to the left, which means Edgewood keeps it. But nice work by Sharkey there. 33-31. Beaver Dam up by a deuce on the Super Lube scoreboard. 13:05 to go. And a 5 count. They couldn't get it in. Just excellent D by the Golden Beavers to force the 5 count. Talk about both these guys. And now we get a timeout called here, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It is a 30-second timeout, and we will keep it right here. We got some more. We've got a, let's see here. Another email coming in. This is rooting on Will Schenk, playing for Edgewood from your favorite aunt. How about that? Thank you very much for the email coming in there. Let's see what else we got here. We've got Go Marshall Cool from his Horicon grandparents. Thank you very much. Grandma and Grandpa checking in from just down the road in lovely Horicon, Wisconsin. How about that? So we move on here. 13:04 remaining in the second half of our ball game, and a tight 2-point contest at this juncture on the Super Lube scoreboard. 33-31. Abel. Nice pass underneath, and a turnaround shot is up, and it's in for Braxton Davis. Davis is having a nice night. He's got 7 points, including a 3-point basket. That extends the lead again, 35-31, Golden Beavers on top of the Crusaders. But again, a long way to go in this one. 12:37 and counting left in our varsity game. This is Trudgeon. And now Newton takes it out on the left wing side. He goes cross court, back to Trudgeon high on the right, out to Jimenez. And now Nwankwo. Giving it to Newton. They're very patient offensively here. And now they work it into the right block. There's Nwankwo. Puts it up, and Davis was all over him. The defense wasn't that bad, but that was just a great move by Nwankwo. He's got 6. 35-33. What more can you do? Now Helbing one-hands a shot up in the lane. That's no good. Nwankwo the rebound. Ball was knocked loose by Helbing and stolen. And then his pass tipped it right back to him. And Beaver Dam gets another opportunity here thanks to Helbing. And here's Helbing, a little stutter step. Pass to Sharkey, left corner, underhands it back out. Deep 3, Helbing! In and out, it was halfway down, it spit back out. Jimenez the defensive rebound, and here come the Crusaders. This is for the lead, it's no good for Trudgeon. Ball is tipped right to Nate Abel. Beaver Dam still leads by a deuce. Abel stops near the free throw line, fade away, bullseye! Near the free throw line, Abel scores 37-33. Golden Beavers on top of the Crusaders on your Super Lube scoreboard as we approach the 11-minute mark and counting of the second half. End-to-end action on our third annual DailyDodge.com Ugly Sweater Night. What more can you ask for on December 18th? That's right, we're a week away from Santa Claus's annual visit. Here's a steal. Back the other way. This is Sharkey. Going in, and a shot is up. No good. As Trudgeon stood his ground, Newton has the deflection, throws it ahead. Rainier now. Stutter step into the lane, puts it up off the glass and scores. What a great move by Michael Rainier. He's now up to 15 points in the game. Now a 3 at the other end. That is too strong for Sharkey. Rebound Nwanko. 2-point game, Beaver Dam in front, but right now a layup. It's counted and one. We're tied at 37, and now a chance for a 3-point play for Jimenez to give his team the lead. So Jimenez will step to the line for an and one, and of course the free throw is brought to you by Richelieu Foods as we get substitutes set before the free throw. The foul was on Helbing, his first, team's third. Fresh bodies out there. Jimenez goes to the line. I've got him for 10 points in the game thus far. Free throw pending here. We're tied at 37. This one can untie the game. And we are now untied as he hits the free throw. And 38-37 is the score with Edgewood back in front by one. Here's Abel. Pass down low. Davis double teamed underneath the basket. Trying to get a shot up now. Pass is tipped and stolen. Here come the Crusaders. Here's a three. Jimenez, look out. That's no good off the rim. And on the rebound, we got a whistle. What do we got? They're pointing, and looks like it's going to be a foul on the Crusaders. Al Dang had checked back in a moment ago. He's one of the many subs that came in a few moments ago. Will Klipstein back out there for Edgewood. And now Braxton Davis heading out and going to the bench. Right now you've got Marshall Kuhl, Ty Benkoski, Brady Helbing, Nate Abel, and Alex Soto, the 5 on the floor for the Golden Beavers. And here's the aforementioned Abel. And he gets that one to go. Nothing but net. Shot from inside the free throw line for Abel, the Michigan Tech recruit, now up to 10 points, and it's 39-38. So Beaver Dam leads by 1 on the Super Lube scoreboard, 9:43 to go. Dang gives it to Will Schenk. Now around the horn, they find Clay Krantz. Krantz back to Klipstein. And now here's a drive inside the free throw line. Look out. An offensive foul called on Will Schenk. And credit Abel for taking that charge. Now a timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a 30-second timeout taken by Beaver Dam. And again, we'll get to some more emails that are coming in here. Got one from Allie Chitko, says, watching from home, go Beavers. So this is actually from Emily, it says here. But Emily, thank you very much for sending the email. And let's see, what else do we have here? Got one from Bonnie, Grandma Bonnie, is it Shulko? I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Grandma Bonnie Shulko and Rudy are watching Jackson Trudgeon and the Edgewood Crusaders from Panama City Beach, Florida. Go Crusaders. How about that? Panama City Beach. It's a lot warmer down there right now than it is here in Wisconsin. I'm jealous. I hope you're doing well down in Florida, folks. Again, send an email to sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for, what you had for dinner, what you want for Christmas, and we'll see what we can do to give you a shout-out tonight. Approaching the 9-minute mark and counting of the second half. Abel double-teamed in the post, up and under, and the shot is partially blocked by Clark, and the rebound for Jimenez. Clark altered the shot. He got the block, and here's Krantz. Left baseline in for the layup. No, but a foul, and Abel was on his backside, and his teammates help him up. But a foul here on Abel. And it's time for more Richelieu Foods free throws for the Crusaders. Exactly 9 minutes remaining in this tight ball game. And the first free throw's up, and it's good for Clay Krantz. He averages about 4 points a ball game. It's his first tonight. We are tied at 39. This can give the Crusaders the 1-point lead, and it's good. 40-39 Edgewood. 8:56 and counting left in the ball game. Helbing. One hands it up. It is in for Brady. Helbing now with 6 points, 41-40. Well, the seesaw just keeps going back and forth. 41-40. Beaver Dam ball is almost stolen. Trudgeon saves it to Rainier. He's on the right side. Back to Trudgeon. Around the horn. Krantz. And they find Dang. Al Dang. Back to Krantz. And now we're on the right side. There's Abel closely guarding Trudgeon. Top of the key. Here's a three. It is good. Oh, my goodness. Cold-blooded three from Al Dang. That's his first bucket. 43-41 Edgewood. Here is Helbing on the left baseline. Double team. Kicks it out. Abel takes it there. He's going to go baseline. Now whips it to the right corner. Wide open Cool for three. Yes! Marshall Cool hits the triple. 44-43. Beaver Dam leads by one. We just go back and forth on the Super Loop scoreboard. 7:49 left in the game. This is fun. This has been a wildly entertaining game. Two teams just battling tooth and nail. Hope you're enjoying it, folks. I'm having fun. I don't know about you, but this is a great game. And right now, Edgewood with the basketball. And this is Rainier throwing it cross court. With it there is Trudgeon. Back to Krantz. Up to the top of the key. Trudgeon takes off. Kicks it out. Krantz fakes the three. Into the lane he goes against Cool. Knocked down Cool, and it's an offensive foul. Great job, Marshall Cool. Took the charge. Clay Krantz is called for the foul. We got a halftime score from the Beaver Dam girls basketball game tonight. In varsity girls basketball, halftime score, Oostburg leads Beaver Dam 26-22. Thanks to Wade Bates providing updates there. Halftime score in the girls game, 26-22 Oostburg. Here's Abel driving right side, puts it up with the right hand. It's off the rim, no good. 44-43, Beaver Dam by one, but we've been in a seesaw battle for quite a while now. Double team Rainier, nice pass into the lane. Shot is up off the glass, no, but a foul. And Nwanko will go to the free throw line for some Richelieu Foods free throws. Two shots here. And the first one, arcing free throw is good for Nwanko. Foul, by the way, was on Cool, his second. Team fouls now are even at 5 apiece with 6:50 to go in regulation. We're tied at 44 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Next one for Nwanko. They missed that one short. Long rebound. Nwanko got his own rebound. And he gets through a double team. And now, wait a minute. Timeout. Edgewood brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute on dailydodge.com.
The Bayside Supper Club will be open Christmas Day from 10 till 3:30 for in-person and takeout dining. Bayside will also be open normal hours on Saturday, December 26th, along with Sunday, December 27th for brunch. As always, check out the Bayside Facebook page for updated specials. Make your reservations now for Christmas dine-in or takeout at the Bayside Supper Club, Highway G in Beaver Dam, 887-0505.
Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam is a leading private label food manufacturer, stocking your freezer with delicious pizzas all year long. Richelieu Foods is now hiring for full-time, part-time, and temporary manufacturing positions, and they offer a safe and clean working environment. Become part of the family at Richelieu Foods. Call them today at 920-887-1794. Your friends at Richelieu Foods would like to wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
So back to live action here. 6:40 and counting left in the ball game. Edgewood has possession, and on the Super Lube scoreboard, we are knotted at 44 apiece. Fasten your seatbelts down the stretch here, folks. This is an extravaganza you won't want to miss. And here is Dang. So sending it crossword, almost stolen by Sharkey. Jimenez in the left block area, kicks it out, and timeout. Edgewood brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. So a 30-second timeout by the Crusaders. Again, if you want to get a quick email in before the end of the game, send it to sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for. We've had a lot of folks interacting with us on the broadcast tonight. We love that. And thank you so much to all of you for sending your emails tonight. And, hey, even if you haven't sent an email, we appreciate you tuning in. And we wish you could be here with us in the gym. And hopefully that will change soon. But for now, I guess, we hope that we're providing a little bit of a lifeline for you. And, of course, I want to thank Ninja, Justin Wilski, and Wade Bates, who have been helping to do all the behind-the-scenes stuff tonight for the broadcast. They run the camera and the software and everything that we need to make these broadcasts happen for you. Off the timeout, Edgewood gets it in. I'm just one part of the team, folks. Here's Jimenez. Up and under move. Shot is up. Shot is off the rim. No! And the rebound on the weak side taken by Bunkoski. Ty gives it to Abel. Hesitation move. Bounce pass. Oh, bad. It was off the foot of a defender. And now here's Rainier back the other way. Out to the right corner for three. It's no good for Dang. And leaping for the rebound, Ty Bunkoski has it. 5:38 left in the ball game. On the Super Lube scoreboard, we're all even. 44 apiece. Going right down to the wire. 5.5 left in regulation. Bunkoski, right of the circle. He is going to flip it back to Sharkey. Sharkey, right back to Ty. And he'll give it to Abel. Abel being guarded by Newton. Abel spins, now underhands it out to Sharkey. Sharkey into the lane, kicks it out left side. There's Helbing. Helbing floats one up left-handed. Oh, he got it to go! What a floater for Brady Helbing. He's got 8 points, 6 here in the second half. And that breaks the tie, 46-44. Beaver Dam on top by a deuce on the Super Lube scoreboard. 4:49 remaining in the second half of play. There's Dang. He's down in that right corner. Sharkey watching him defensively. Giving it back now to Trudgeon. Now Dang, right in front of his own bench to Trudgeon again. Trudgeon high on the right. Bounce pass taken by Jimenez. And he's going to just flip it back to Rainier. He goes left side. Dang puts the ball above his head. Pulls it back down. Bounce pass. They go down low. Pass into the post was tipped and stolen. Deflected right to Helbing. Helbing floats another one up. That's off the mark. And the rebound is loose, and Helbing tracks it down. And wait a minute. Timeout was called by Beaver Dam. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. A Beaver Dam timeout. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, dailydodge.com.
It's back! Employee Pricing Plus on nearly all of our models during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and these deals would even put Scrooge in a festive mood. Brand new Jeep Renegade starting at $20,675. Four-wheel drive Compasses, $24,389. Four-wheel drive Cherokees, $24,861, and Dodge Journeys at $22,840. Happy and safe holidays to your family from our family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Your family depends on you. That's why you work hard to make sure they have everything they need. With life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company, you'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most. Now's the time to plan ahead. Let's talk about protecting your loved one's financial future and finding the peace of mind you and your loved ones deserve. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly. For details, contact Kathleen Lappin, agent at Kathy Lappin Agency, LLC. Call 920-887-7286 or stop by 1748 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam today.
Got an email here from Brinley Rose. Says, go Evan Sharkey and Brady Helbing. Doing great. We'll get to more emails here in just a moment. Beaver Dam inbounding off the timeout, leading 46-44. The clock is running with exactly 4 minutes left in the game. 4 minutes to go. Beaver Dam up 2. Vonkoski. Pass dug out by Soto in the left corner. Sidesteps the defender. Spins. Looking for help. Still looking for help. And leaves it off now for Sharkey. He'll give it to Nate Abel. And Abel backs up a little bit. Abel now. Into the lane. Spins. Little fade away. Got the friendly roll. Nate Abel with a big bucket. He's up to a dozen points. 48-44. The Beaver Dam lead is at 4 on the Super Lube scoreboard with 3:22 to go in regulation. Jimenez, lob pass left corner. Newton kicks it up to Trudgeon. Back now to Newton. Now Trudgeon again. Back to Sano Jimenez. And Jimenez just one-hands it around the horn as Nwanko gave it to Trudgeon. Back the other way they go. Under 3 minutes left in the ball game. Here's a baseline move. Jimenez kicks it up top. A three's on the way. It's off the rim, no good. Long rebound, and it's an offensive board for Trudgeon. Off that miss there by Rainier. That's a reload for the Crusaders, who trail by 4. Trudgeon into the lane. Stops, puts on the brakes, kicks it out. Newton on the elbow, left side. 2.5 minutes left in the game. Now here is a one-handed pass. Flipped to Newton for 3. Oh, and he got a 3! Ben Newton, his first bucket of the game. Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the ball game. And on the Super Lube scoreboard, it's Beaver Dam 48 and Edgewood 47. Got an email here from Jackie. This says, go Will, number 34, from your Chicago family. So they're cheering on Will Schenk. Jackie Teets sending that email. Thank you, Jackie, for the email tonight. Really do appreciate it. And again, if you want to get a quick one in here, sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Send me the email, and I'll be happy to give you a shout out, your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. Well, it's a shame somebody's got to lose this game because this has been entertaining stuff all night long. It's been a very, very fun game to watch. Lower scoring, which we talked about. Very physical. Defense is ruled out more often than not here, but still a great game. Two teams battling it out tooth and nail. 2:09 and counting left in the game. Beaver Dam has it. 3 for Bunkoski. Bullseye from the right corner. Ty hits a triple. His second triple of the game. Now an outlet pass at the other end. Here's a shot. High off the glass. No good, Rainier. Offensive rebound. And Newton is fouled with 1:55 left to play. 51-47. Beaver Dam leads it by 4 on the Super Lube scoreboard. We had a foul on Beaver Dam. That was the third on Soto. 6th team foul. Next Beaver Dam foul, and the Crusaders are in the bonus. Edgewood still has one to give. Here's a 3. Jimenez missed the 3. Helbing the rebound. 1:40 and counting left in the game. 51-47. Beatty with the lead and possession. The arrows in favor of Beaver Dam as well, in case you can't see it on your screen. This is Abel just dancing around near the timeline. 1:22 to go in the game. Soto flips it right back to Abel. Abel, left side, just running some clock. We're down to 1:13 to go in the ball game. Abel gets through traffic, down low. He's double teamed. Ball's knocked loose, and wait a minute, we got a jump ball. The arrow says it belongs to Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam had the possession arrow, and so the Golden Beavers keep it. Clock stopped with 1:07 remaining. And another timeout for Edgewood here, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. 1:07 remaining in the ball game. It is 51-47. Beaver Dam on top of Edgewood. Beaver Dam trying to stay perfect on the year. The Golden Beavers 5-0 coming into this one. Edgewood hadn't played prior to this game since last Friday night. Edgewood came into this game 2-1. They had beaten Portage and Baraboo. The loss was a 1-point loss to Sauk Prairie back on December 10th, 37-36. So, I mean, the Crusaders were within an eyelash of being undefeated coming into this one. Both of these teams have quick turnarounds. Both are going to play tomorrow afternoon. So, after this physical battle, you wonder how the fatigue factor might set in tomorrow, but we'll not worry about that just yet. Minute 7 to go. Inbounds pass, Abel, double team, quick touch pass over to Soto. Clock running with exactly 1 minute to go. And a foul. And again, I mentioned that the Crusaders had one to give, and that's going to be their 6th team foul. Second personal on Rainier. So now team fouls are even at 6 apiece with 59.6 seconds left. Helbing's inbounds pass going to be corralled by Abel. He'll bring it back the other way, and a little hesitation. Now he crosses the timeline. Abel with his team up 4, and he's fouled. There's a reach in. Going to go on Nwanko. So it's Richelieu Foods free throws coming up here for Nate Abel, who earlier this season set a school record by going 18 for 18 from the free throw line. Now, he hasn't been at the free throw line that many times tonight, but certainly an excellent free throw shooter, and right on cue, he drains the first. 52-47. Now, this can make it a 6-point game. Second one, money. 53-47. Still a 2-possession game. Beaver Dam's up 6 on the Super Lube scoreboard. 48 seconds left in the game. Clock ticking. This is Trudgeon. Left side, Newton into the block. There is a spin move and a shot up and good for Nwanko. Timeout Edgewood. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. So we now have, 37.8 seconds left in the ball game here, and it's 53-49, so Beaver Dam's lead is at 4. And let's see what we got here. More emails coming in, and Randy Streblow just checked in, says, love the camera views. Hey, hats off to Wade and Ninja tonight. They need a little more love here, don't they, for the work that they do. Go Beavers, says Randy Streblow. So, Randy, thank you very much for that. And let's see, got an email here from Craig Karmazin, the man, the myth, the legend. Craig's checking in tonight and says, great defense, Jackson Trudgeon from Harper and Craig. Craig, thanks for checking in. Love that. Again, sports@dailydodge.com is our email. We've been interacting with so many of you through the broadcast tonight, and we can't thank you enough. And hope you're enjoying things. Happy holidays to all of you. Hope you're safe and healthy, and let's hope that we can all get together again here inside the field house, or any gym for that matter, real soon. But this has been a doozy, and we go right down to the wire, 37.8 seconds remaining. Beaver Dam inbounding with a 53-49 lead over Edgewood on the Super Lube scoreboard. Helbing's trapped. He's in trouble, and a jump ball. They forced a tie-up, and the arrow is in favor of Edgewood, so the Crusaders are going to get it back with 33.7 seconds remaining. And if you're the Crusaders here, you don't need a 3 necessarily. Just get a quick 2. So this game is certainly not over. This is going to be Trudgeon to inbound. They get it in. Rainier for 3. It is no good. Offensive board. Trudgeon, and it is a foul on Beaver Dam. So Jackson is going to step to the free throw line for Richelieu Foods free throw opportunity. Foul, by the way, was on Helbing, his second. Team fouls are even at 7 as Sharkey checks out. Davis checks back in for the Golden Beavers. And the front end of the bonus, money. Big free throw for Trudgeon. 53-50. Down to a one-possession game at this juncture. He'll try and cut the deficit to 2. And the second free throw off the rim, no good. Rebound is loose, and Abel tracks it down. And then Abel trapped on the baseline, and he throw it off of a Edgewood player. What happened? Or a timeout was called by Beaver Dam, as a matter of fact. Timeout, Beaver Dam, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. So we have 25.5 seconds remaining in this ball game. It's a one-possession game. Beaver Dam 53, Edgewood 50. And this has been a lot of fun. This has been about as good as it gets. Yeah, I mean, the scoring down a little bit from where these teams normally are, but I tell you what, nonetheless, this has been just exciting. And I mean, neither team has really had, it's been tight the whole way. Neither team has really jumped out to a monster lead at any point. It's been pretty tight the whole way. A seesaw battle, really, at many times throughout. And these teams are going to, I tell you what, they're going to feel it tomorrow because Edgewood tomorrow afternoon, I mentioned it, will be playing at Darlington, a 2:30 start. Beaver Dam tomorrow afternoon has a 3:30 start at Mosinee. So both these teams travel tomorrow. Both these teams, it's less than a 24-hour turnaround. And after this physical game, I tell you what, I hope they get a good night's sleep tonight because they got to get right back at it against some very good teams tomorrow. But hey, they're playing. That's the bottom line, is they're playing. And other teams can't say that right now. All right, Beaver Dam inbounding. 25.5 seconds left in the ball game. 53-50 is our score on the Super Loop scoreboard. And timeout called again by Beaver Dam. And once again, the timeout brought to you by the good folks at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And we'll again thank our presenting video sponsors on the broadcast tonight, Columbus Family Dental, Northwoods Commercial Properties, locally owned and operated by Chad Abel and Jim Moreau, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by your local insurance agent, Kathy Lappin with American Family, Pine Hills Trucking, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ballweg Implement, WDS Construction, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Surefire, Bayside Supper Club, Lidkey Motors, Richards Insurance, Super Lube, and Richelieu Foods. Along with Wade Bates and Ninja Justin Wilski, my name is Mike Tronson. Thanks for tuning in and staying with us. Beaver Dam's going to try and inbound again, leading by 3 with 25.5 seconds remaining on the Super Lube scoreboard. And Soto trying to get it in. Pass in and into the backcourt, and this is Helbing catching up to it. Now he's going to smartly drive out and let traffic catch up and going to draw the foul. 21.7. And Brady Helbing goes to the line for a 1-and-1. And, of course, this is Richelieu Foods 1+1 here on the free throws. Helbing's front end of the bonus is good. And that's huge because it makes it a two-possession game with 21.7 seconds left. One more for Brady. It is up. It is good. 55-50. 19 seconds and counting left. Edgewood down 5 on the Super Lube scoreboard. They got to hurry. 15 seconds. Deep three for Newton. It's an air ball. Ball was going out of bounds and saved. And here is Trudgeon. 8 seconds left. This is Jimenez for 3. 5 seconds. It's off the rim. No. Long rebound out to the free throw, and they fight for it. 2 seconds. 1, and they blow the whistle with 1 second left. And Beaver Dam's going to escape. There was a foul called on Edgewood, and the clock stopped with 1 second left. Richelieu Foods free throws for Evan Sharkey as the foul was called on Rainier. And he made the front end of the bonus. Sharkey gets one more. And it really is a moot point here because only 1 second left. Doesn't matter if he makes it or not. He misses that one. Rebound for Newton. Throws it the length, and there's the horn. Beaver Dam survives a scare, but the Golden Beavers stay unbeaten as they knock off the Crusaders from Edgewood in a thriller. 56-50 your final. Boy, hats off to both of these teams for putting on a show. But Beaver Dam goes to 6-0. Edgewood falling to 2-2, but it wasn't for lack of effort. I mean, my goodness, Edgewood's 2 losses now this season have come by a combined 7 points. So, I mean, even when they haven't been able to get over the hump, they've been right there. Great game, 56-50 your final as Beaver Dam gets the win. We'll take a 4-minute break. Back in 4 minutes for our postgame report right after this on DailyDodge.com.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
The Bayside Supper Club will be open Christmas Day from 10 till 3:30 for in-person and takeout dining. Bayside will also be open normal hours on Saturday, December 26th, along with Sunday, December 27th for brunch. As always, check out the Bayside Facebook page for updated specials. Make your reservations now for Christmas dine-in or takeout at the Bayside Supper Club, Highway G in Beaver Dam, 887-0505.
Beaver Dam-based WDS Construction offers commercial, general contractor, and pre-construction services in the cold storage, educational, food, industrial, hospitality, medical, and retail markets. Across the nation, WDS provides a better construction experience from groundbreaking to grand opening. And here in its home state, WDS wishes the Beaver Dam Beavers a safe and successful season.
Super Lube Oil Change Shop and Super Splash Car Wash Center is located at 1512 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, and they have over 27 years of experience. Super Lube is open 7 days a week with no appointment required. You're in and out in about 30 minutes. Stay in your vehicle for contact-free service and receive a free car wash with an oil change. Find them on Facebook for coupons and discounts. Super Lube is locally owned and operated by a veteran, and veterans always receive a 10% discount.
Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam is a leading private label food manufacturer, stocking your freezer with delicious pizzas all year long. Richelieu Foods is now hiring for full-time, part-time, and temporary manufacturing positions, and they offer a safe and clean working environment. Become part of the family at Richelieu Foods. Call them today at 920-887-1794. Your friends at Richelieu Foods would like to wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
It's back! Employee Pricing Plus on nearly all of our models during the Big Finish sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and these deals would even put Scrooge in a festive mood. Brand new Jeep Renegade starting at $20,675. Four-wheel drive Compasses, $24,389. Four-wheel drive Cherokees, $24,861, and Dodge Journeys at $22,840. Happy and safe holidays to your family from our family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Are you looking for a career where you are appreciated and treated well for what you do? Pine Hills Trucking is currently hiring and they want you to become a part of their family. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, knows the entire team has contributed to the success of the business, and he's grateful for everyone he has worked with along the way. Now he wants to hear from you. Call 920-887-8337 to learn more. Your friends at Pine Hills Trucking wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We wish all Beaver Dam athletes success this season. High school sports is a time-honored tradition in Beaver Dam, a tradition that McKinstry's is proud to support. At McKinstry's, community is family, which is why, since 1858, we've been honored to be part of your family's home. We hope that your pieces become family heirlooms. McKinstry's Home Furnishings, downtown Beaver Dam.
With new bulk storage facilities in Watertown, Burnett, and Friesland, Coal Oil and Propane is now bringing the heat to your homes during the cold winter times with propane and fuel oil. Serving customers in Beaver Dam and all surrounding areas, Coal Oil and Propane is a family-owned company celebrating 100 years of reliable professional delivery, competitive pricing, and excellent customer service. Check them out at coaloilandpropane.com.
Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly is proud to be a sponsor of Beaver Dam High School Sports. Be sure to stop in and pick up all of your baking and holiday needs. They have everything you need. A full-service deli, delicious bakery goods, fully stocked meat counter, fresh produce, and so much more. And don't forget, they offer grocery delivery when you use Instacart. Shop local and save. Let's go, Beaver Dam Beavers, from Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly on the beautiful east side of Beaver Dam.
And welcome back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse for our post-game show. Mike Tronson with you on dailydodge.com. What a doozy we had in our varsity boys basketball game tonight. Final score from the Fieldhouse. Beaver Dam gets the win over Edgewood in a battle. The Golden Beavers 56 and the Crusaders 50. And we'll have Beaver Dam head coach Tim Ladrin up here for you in just a few moments. I want to run down the individual scoring from the ball game. And for the victorious Golden Beavers, they go to 6-0. They were paced in this one by Nate Abel, 14 points for Nate, 8 of those coming in the second half. Also in double figures, Ty Bunkoski and Brady Helbing, 10 points each for the Golden Beavers. So they placed 3 guys in double figures. Let's see here. We've got 9 points for Alex Soto. He just missed double figures. Soto with 9, including 1 from downtown. 7 points for Braxton Davis, including 1 from downtown. Braxton was big tonight in this ball game on both ends. Let's see, we've got Marshall Kuhl for 3. He had a triple in the second half. Evan Sharkey with a couple of free throws. He finished the game with 3. On the Edgewood side, they were paced in this one by Michael Rainier. He had 15 points. Most of those came in the first half. 11 of his 15 came in the first half tonight. Sano Jimenez in double figures. He had 11 points in this one, a couple of threes along the way. 9 points for Ovu Nwanko, and 7 of those 9 points came in the second half tonight. Let's see. Also for the Crusaders, we've got, let's see here, several players with 3 points. We have Al Dang. He had a triple, finished with 3. Ben Newton had a triple. He finished with 3. 2 points apiece for Clay Krantz. Also, Will Klipstein and Caden Thomas and Charlie Clark had 2 points each. And Jackson Trudgeon chipped in a free throw late, so he finished with 1. 56-50, your final. Edgewood dropping to 2-2 on the year. Beaver Dam now 6-0, as I mentioned. And both these teams play tomorrow. Edgewood goes to Darlington tomorrow afternoon for a 2:30 start. Meanwhile, it's going to be Beaver Dam at Mosinee tomorrow afternoon at around 3:30. We've got Tim Ladrin making the trek up here to the broadcast area, and I'm going to hand a headset over to him, and we'll get him set up, and we'll have you flip that on. Can you hear me okay in there, Coach?
Yep, got
There
it.
we go. Thanks for coming up. Tim, congratulations on the win. Boy, this was some kind of battle, and you've got to be so proud of your kids. This was a physical game against a very athletic team, and I thought your guys really showed their muscle tonight.
Well, if you could see my face under the mask, I'm pretty happy. Obviously we think we're pretty talented, and we've got some guys, but those wins that have to show that mental toughness, that composure that you have to have in a big game, we showed that tonight. I'm super proud of that. That's a big win for us because I think that's the first time we've really been tested down the stretch. I know Watertown tested us a little bit, but their physical play, they get after you. We had to match that tonight. We did a good job.
You and I talked in our pregame chat about these guys, your guys, the core group, really maturing, and we've talked in the past about learning how to win games, and some of these tough losses they've had in the past. They've learned from it. I mean, I think we're seeing the fruits of that here now this season, tonight, of course, but also in some of the other games we've seen this season. Yeah,
I mean, I would agree with you. I think our guys are have played, obviously played a lot of varsity basketball together. But I thought, there's some guys that ended up having to make some big shots and some big plays for us down the stretch. I think Marshall Cool hitting the big three in the corner, and then the next possession coming down and taking a charge. I mean, and that's a little bit different for us because Marsh hasn't been in that spot yet, and that's important for us that a kid like Marsh can step up and make a play like that for us.
Yeah, you probably look at the stat sheet in the paper tomorrow and you see, well, Marshall Cool only had 3 points, but that three-pointer, as you mentioned, was huge. Yep. He took the charge. I thought another guy that maybe won't, kind of get overlooked a little bit, but had a great game tonight, Braxton Davis. I thought he gave you quality minutes. 7 points, he had a 3, and I thought he was big for you.
Yeah, he had that stretch in the first half where he was really good. And then, he hit the big 3 to stretch out the big guy, and then he did a good job defending the big kid too. And his ability to stretch the floor at his size with his length is a factor for us. And I thought he was really good tonight too.
It was tight all the way through. I mean, you were down 3 at halftime. Did you make any glaring adjustments at halftime? I didn't really notice anything that changed too much from first half to second. But
yeah, I got to check them. But we talked a lot about staying tighter to 20 and 24 Rainier and Jimenez, and because I think we had them for like 19 of their first half points, and we held them to 7 combined in the second half. That was our big focus, was to stay tighter to them, even with the big guy in the game, and we wanted to maybe make the big guy finish inside. I mean, Alex was super good against that kid too, and
yeah, it was.
That would be the only defensive adjustment. I thought offensively we were getting some pretty good shots against their pressure, and we got to the rim a little bit. And it was just a matter of we got to the press too, and I think that was the other big part of that. Is I think they had like a 7-point lead early in the second or first half, or late in the first half. We went to the press, and I think it just kind of got our legs going a little bit better, and then we stayed with it the rest of the way, and I think that helped us a little bit too.
And you mentioned, again, another pregame chat that we had, how you're so impressed that your guys are able to get to the rim more often now than they have, say, in the past. I mean, that's key because, like you said, there's going to be some nights where, the threes aren't going to fall all the time, and I know you like to shoot the 3, but, I mean, their ability to get to the basket it's noticeable how much more they can take it, to the rim.
Yeah, it's a year of experience. It's an added year of strength. It's it's a lot of confidence too, and they were obviously pressing the 3-point line pretty hard tonight, and we were able to get to the rim and create some things for sure.
Well, I tell you what, quick turnaround, and tomorrow you go on the road to Mosinee, another tough team to play. And I mean, I was kind of tongue-in-cheek tonight. I said, boy, after this physical, tough game, are you going to have some gas left in the tank for tomorrow? Because that's less than 24 hours away.
Yeah, and I think our guys will be fine. We have to have a really, just a mental toughness attitude like we had tonight going into tomorrow. We did only get 7 guys in there tonight, so we got a lot of guys that played a lot of minutes. We feel good with those other 3 guys that didn't get in tonight, and they'll see some minutes early, and they'll be fine. But I think, our guys are in a good spot right now. I feel pretty good going up there tomorrow.
Well, the confidence has got to be just at an all-time high right now for these guys. I mean, where you're at, 6-0 now, and I mean, my goodness, these guys got to be feeling pretty good about it, and they should. They should feel good right now.
Yeah, they should. They're playing really good basketball, and I thought as far as I felt like we needed a grinder like this, a win like this tonight, and because this is kind of what we hadn't had yet, was that really grinded out type of game, and I think this will make us better tonight. There's no question.
And of course, this year 2020 is throwing a wrench into things. You're playing a lot of different teams that normally you probably wouldn't get to see. So some of these teams are showing you things that you haven't seen before, throwing new wrinkles at you. Tonight was a physical grinder. What does Mosinee tomorrow throw at you that maybe you haven't seen, or maybe that might be a challenge for you?
Well, we did play them last year, and we have a pretty good feel on who those guys are. A lot of those guys are back, and they lost their best player, Luke Spink, but I mean, everybody else is there. And we have a pretty good handle on what we feel like what we can do with those guys tomorrow. I'll be honest, my coaching staff has done a great job at preparing us, not just for today, but for tomorrow as well, especially from a personnel standpoint. I thought, and we did a really good job of figuring out guys we wanted to play off of a little bit to help in the post and things like that. As a collective group, we've done a really good job, I think, of getting ready for tomorrow too. So my staff's done a great job so far of putting together our reports and things like that and getting ready to go. And that's going to be a big factor tomorrow because that's going to be a test.
Well, we wish we could be there, but we'll be there in spirit anyways for you. But we'll see you down the road. But good luck tomorrow as you head to Mosinee, and we'll see you down the road. Tim, thanks for stopping up as you always do.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, that's Tim Ladron, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining us on the post-game show. I'll grab the headset here, and we thank him for stopping up as he does all the time. Again, Beaver Dam a winner tonight in the varsity boys basketball game. Boy, it was a dandy of a game, 56-50, your final as Beaver Dam gets the victory, stays unbeaten on the year, and they do it on DailyDodge.com's third annual Ugly Sweater Night. I wish Benny the Beaver and I wish Kirk Call could have been here to join me, but hey, we'll do it again soon, and we're looking forward to 2021 already and beyond. But Beaver Dam gets the win, and again, we want to mention. I mentioned this a couple times throughout the broadcast tonight, but I got this message from the Beaver Dam High School, and it is in regards to fans being allowed in for future games. And this is what it says here. It says, beginning January 11th, a limited group of spectators will be allowed to attend events at Beaver Dam High School. All Beaver Dam High School winter student athletes and their families should expect email communication prior to the holiday break regarding attendance parameters and procedures. 2 adult spectators per participating student athlete and coach, or an adult with a minor child from the same household, will be allowed into the field house to watch live events in person. Tickets will be distributed directly to the student athletes during the week of January 4th. And if you have any questions after you get your email communication next week, please reach out to Melissa Gehring. We look forward to having some of the BD fam back in the stands. Boy, that will be great to see fans back in here coming up in January. And before we wrap it up, we want to remind you again that tomorrow afternoon we've got boys hockey here on the DailyDodge.com video stream. Boys hockey, as the Beaver Dam boys varsity hockey team will host the New Berlin Ice Force across the street over at the Family Center. And I'll have the call of that game for you tomorrow. And that starts at 3 o'clock. The puck drops at 3 o'clock tomorrow here on DailyDodge.com. We'll start our pregame show around 2:40. And Wade, do we have an update from the girls' game at all?
Yeah, the girls are winning 55-44 with 4.5 minutes left.
Okay, so 4.5 minutes left in the varsity girls basketball game. Beaver Dam leads Oostburg 55-44. Did I hear that correct? Yep, 55-44 with about 4.5 minutes left there. So good luck to the Beaver Dam girls down the stretch there as they try and hang on for the win at Oostburg tonight. But we've got hockey tomorrow, so hope you'll tune in for that. And speaking of the Beaver Dam girls, next Monday and Tuesday, we'll have varsity girls basketball here on DailyDodge.com. Beaver Dam's got a monster of a back-to-back next Monday and Tuesday. Monday night, the Beaver Dam varsity girls will host Marshall here on the field house. That'll be a 7 o'clock tip-off, and we'll have it for you right here on the DailyDodge.com video stream. And then Tuesday night, quick turnaround, the Beaver Dam varsity girls head up to Waupun to take on the Warriors. That'll be a monster showdown, and that'll be a 7:15 varsity game on Tuesday night. No JV games either of those nights. It's just varsity only, but we'll have them for you right here on the DailyDodge.com video stream. 56-50 your final tonight in the varsity game as Beaver Dam a winner over Edgewood. Earlier tonight in the JV game, Edgewood defeated Beaver Dam 47-29. In the JV2 game, Edgewood a winner 46-36 over Beaver Dam. Our presenting video sponsors for tonight's games were Columbus Family Dental and Beaver Dam Unified School District, also Northwoods Commercial Properties, locally owned and operated by Chad Abel and Jim Moreau. And tonight's game has been brought to you by your local insurance agent, Kathy Lappin of American Family Insurance, Pine Hills Trucking, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ballweg Implement, WDS Construction, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent. Surefire, Bayside Supper Club, Lid Key Motors, Richards Insurance, Super Lube, and Richelieu Foods. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. I want to thank all of you for tuning in, also sending the emails and interacting with us on the broadcast. I got to give a shout out to Ninja, Justin Wilski, and Wade Bates, who were behind the scenes tonight, running the software and the video camera. And for Wade and for Justin, my name is Mike Tronson, saying so long from Beaver Dam High School. Have a pleasant evening, and we'll talk to you again from the hockey rink tomorrow afternoon. This has been a DailyDodge.com sports presentation.